I almost dropped a noodle on Jack's head.
You almost dracked a noodle.
That's a way to start the stream.
I'm so glad that I started the stream.
Don't drop noodles on your child's head.
He's just, sitting here in my lap, watching the lights on the computer light up.
Love that.
All right. So
Let me tell you about this kid.
Trey, start us off. Start recapping what happened last time, which was like a gajillion years ago.
Okay, so a gajillion years ago, our characters, myself as Lucian, the Warforged, JP as Hale, the cleric, the gnome cleric, dwarf cleric,
I think I'm a human. I don't know.
human cleric, I don't know, and
I'm
then
a half elf. Half elf.
half elf. Okay, and then
Yeah.
Kate as Andraste, the you're not a Kenku in this one, right?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I know what you are. Okay, the
High elf.
high elf. Yeah, the high elf.
Appears as a high elf.
Right,
Yes.
right,
High elf
right.
level.
The high elf. I forgot. And then
Smoke weed
The
every
highest
day.
of elves.
and then what's your class? Rogue.
Rogue.
Rogue. Thank you. Sorry. And then Patrick is our dungeon master. In our last session, we went to a town. I cannot remember the name of it, but we went to a town. Saved some people. Well, Hale saved some people.
Damn
Got
right.
some horses.
We did save some horses, correct?
And a wagon.
And a wagon. One of the horses died. So
Your
thank.
fault.
I almost died.
Well, priorities.
Priorities. I was trying to save the horse.
But yeah, so then we left the town, and we've got word of some hags out yonder that are causing ruckus in the town, and so we're headed that way to fight them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some witches, some evil grandmas.
Evil knitting circle.
The evil knitting circle time is upon us. The satanic knitting circle time is upon us.
Trey, give yourself an inspiration because that was actually really good.
Heck yeah.
That pretty much nailed everything that I needed to cover.
Heck yeah. Look at your boy remembering shit.
So yeah, one of the things with the mission, just to remind mostly JP Kate, is when you pass by, there was a thing out at one of the taverns to take care of some hags, because apparently they've been stealing a lot of children, and there has been in like the past week of this little village or town, at least I think it was 5 or 6 children have gone missing, and so they don't know if they're alive. They doubt they are, but the hags have been coming at night to take them, and you are currently on your way. You fought some dire wolves or dire wolves.
Dryer wolves. They came out
They
of
were
the
very poofy.
they came out of the
Yeah,
washer
that's
wolves.
dry.
Those poofy dryers in the full part, but some dire wolves. My bad. And you guys woke up from camp, and you guys are on your way to try to find the hags.
Yes, Jack, we're looking for some hags.
Evil grandmas.
Evil grandmas.
Who is going to roll? Can someone roll? I don't care. I don't know who is, but if someone is going to lead and try to survive things, some general location
Roll
where
survival.
roll survival. I don't know which one of the 3 of you it is, but
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
well,
Pretty old.
Don't Kate can do it.
21.
There you Kate can do
21?
it.
You pick up a track of not track, but you find a general area that they were described in both the poster and from other people saying where they usually take them.
Okay.
It will. You generalize it'll take you about an hour to get there. So, is there anything that you guys want to talk about on the way there? Or?
This is the one where we have no front fighter.
Correct.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I'm the front fighter.
Yeah, this is the one.
essentially.
This is the one where the DM is the front
Ooh,
fighter
I've got my
again.
crossbow. I've got my crossbow. That's good. I'm gonna need D6s at some point.
Where's my here?
Thank you.
You guys want to
Is
come
there
up?
any way I can make more crossbow bolts while we're walking?
Roll me a
sleight of hand.
What are you making into bolts? What items?
I am going to go look.
All right.
Jack just laughed. I love that.
No, he it was more like a grunt. Because
Oh,
he's not holding him the way he once
He's
held.
probably taking a
fair
shit.
enough. He's got an attitude, and I love that. He takes after
Ooh.
his uncle.
I have.
What does he take from this
You
uncle?
need to go into the airplane, buddy. There you go.
Air Force One on the way.
Okay, I am going to rescind that statement
All
because
right.
I have nothing to make.
Why not just like make it out of the sticks that we're walking by?
I mean,
You need something
could
to
I do that?
put on the front to pierce.
Not for crossbow. You just need to sharpen those.
Yeah, but getting hit with a stick very fast—that's just kind of a stick that you find on the ground.
Like a crossbow bolt.
Yeah, you just find a crossbow bolt on the ground.
Why not use like rocks or I don't know the teeth that Trey's
Yeah.
collecting?
We
Yeah,
only
let's.
have an hour.
No, that's not this campaign. But I like your. I like where your head's at.
No, this campaign's gonna be. It's gonna be like ears.
So, do you guys want to come up with a plan, or as you guys are walking, or what are you guys doing?
I'm actually going to use my magical tinkering, just kind of as
Mhm.
we're going. Take like a rock off the ground.
Okay.
And I'm going to I'm gonna tinker it so that it lights up with a 5-foot radius of light.
Okay.
Yeah, and then stick it in my pocket.
Oh yeah, you can't see in night, can you?
Correct.
I also can't.
You also can't. That's right. It's
Oh,
me and
dark
JP
matter.
that can.
Yeah.
We're in this together, Trey.
Don't worry, we have my pocket light, my pocket rock.
I also have a lantern, but I'm not gonna light it yet.
It is, even though you guys woke up to travel and stuff, it's very like rainy, so very overdraft, cloudy, stuff like that. And all of you roll me a perception check as you guys think you're getting the house.
Do I need to roll perception? Can I take my passive?
You can take your passive.
22.
No shit, Sherlock.
Can I take my passive?
Shut the fuck up, Trey.
Oh shit, where's my stats?
Is Jack the child we're saving? Because I like the mood sound.
Yeah.
Huh?
I like the ambiance.
21 for me as well.
I got 22.
JP, what'd you get?
I haven't rolled yet. I'm trying to.
He's with child.
He's trying to maneuver the child.
Just roll the child and see what limb falls up. Left leg?
Yeah.
Oh, that's about 20.
I don't know if you guys can hear him or not. So
No, yes,
Oh
we
no,
can.
we can hear
That's
him.
all we hear.
Yeah.
what were we rolling?
Perception.
Perception. There are a lot of noises going on back there. There's a lot in the baby
17.
department.
17? Okay.
We have some perceptive boys.
Yeah, all you guys, as you guys talk, you see like a more like stereotypical, you go into a section of the forest and it's like dying, decaying trees, very muddy ground. And as you walk up, you see a path that leads up to what looks like a big tree trunk sprouting out of the ground, except like you can see doors and windows on it. And it's a massive.
We see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually pull up the camera. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but if it works.
Come get me if you need anything.
This is the general thing you see.
So we see Pluto.
So like this is the giant tree branch, like the giant root that's up.
Okay.
So is this like an aerial view?
This is an aerial view, yes.
Okay.
So this like kind of ring around is where it's like in here is all super muddy as opposed to out here where this still has more of the actual green trees as opposed to the dying, decaying trees, which are the thin line around.
So it's in like a hollow.
Yeah, it's in like a little hollow.
Okay.
And also on the side over here, you can see what appeared to be like a cauldron with like barbed wire hanging out of it, a giant skull, and a nest. Looks like those three.
Oh, what a good dog.
Are they that large?
They're fairly large, yes.
Okay.
They look like they each can
Is the
hold.
cat also there? Because I want the cat.
The cat is not there. I'm
Damn.
sorry.
How
Huh?
sturdy looking is that cauldron?
Like cauldron sturdiness.
For looking at it,
Cauldron
it looks like it's been sitting there like unbothered. So you can
Like-
surmise it's fairly. I can turn this off now.
Thank you.
Like
No one wants to see your face.
It
now
wasn't even my face.
So say I wanted to like throw something at it and hit it, like how wobbly or unstable does it look like if I wanted to just like throw something and knock it down?
Well, it'll weeble and it'll wobble, but it won't fall down.
You can surmise that if you did that, the cauldron would just ring out and not really like do anything else.
Um,
I'm gonna throw my rock light at it.
Are you really?
No.
No,
wait,
no.
is it dark or is it?
It's it'd probably be about noon by the time you get to where you are, but it's still like dark because of the like thunder clouds and
Oh, okay.
shit like that.
I was
The
like,
ambiance.
what the hell is dark at noon?
Now,
What kind of
Don't
fucked up
ask,
world are we
Trey.
living in?
Yes.
I mean, noon is just the 9th hour of the day. So like I don't know,
Somebody mute him.
probably like 9 o'clock.
Hear me out. I think it's the 12th.
Ah, yeah.
No.
Oh,
No,
God.
listen here.
This is why our
The
campaigns take so long.
What?
This is why our campaigns take so long.
No, I'm just gonna.
Yes.
So it actually originally meant like 3 something about the Latin and like when Jesus died, but like over the years it was changed to mean 12 o'clock.
Thanks, I'll add that to the list of stuff I didn't ask for.
Didn't you hear what the Pope said? This year Jesus stays dead, so no one cares.
Yeah, Jesus isn't coming up this year. Jesus is also practicing social distancing.
He was the original practitioner.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the scene you see. What do you
Okay.
do?
I would like to investigate, or maybe insight, to try to like see if I can figure out their intentions, if they're hostile or not.
You don't see any of them.
Oh, okay.
You can surmise they're inside.
I'm gonna. Are the windows like open? Can I like see inside?
You would see some of the windows are kind of like
Okay. How far am I from the house?
you guys are still a good like 60 feet from the house.
You guys good if I stealth up there and try and look in the window?
Go
Yep.
for it.
Go for it.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Okay, I'm gonna stealth.
Roll stealth.
That is a 28.
You feel pretty hidden. I'm assuming like I'm assuming you're like crawling. You're like crawling on the
Yeah.
ground, army crawling.
I'm like hiding
quietly.
behind the cauldron at some point, and then just like,
Okay, yeah, you make it up there. You feel pretty hidden.
okay, I'm just gonna like,
Look in.
Yeah.
Okay, roll perception.
25.
25. When you look in, you can see what appears to be kind of like a
I X-ray their bones.
living room area.
Okay.
And a hallway that goes back, and you see some kind of like dark shadow on the wall, kind of flickering. You can probably assume there's a fire
Okay.
somewhat in the back, and you can't really make out what the shape is that's flickering on the wall.
Okay. I'm gonna go back.
You get back.
Stealth back and tell them.
Okay.
Didn't really see anybody in there. There's a shape in there, but I can't make out what it is.
Perhaps I could
well-
investigate. Go take a look.
Okay, so then are you walking up or stealthing up?
Can you stealth?
I'm gonna I'll
Wanna
attempt.
scale
I'll
from one
attempt.
to
We'll
10,
start
how
there.
good
We'll
at-
start there. I'll attempt to stealth up.
Yep, roll stealth.
That's a mighty 8.
Mighty 8.
Mighty
Perfect.
8.
I am
Perfect.
Morphin Power Rangers.
Go Power Rangers. Do 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 do.
You
I am going to ready my crossbow while he goes,
ready for what?
in case one of them comes out of the front door.
Man, you really have no trust for me, do you?
I really don't. I'm gonna hold an action to shoot
Hey,
a half
don't
out
forget.
of-
Lest we forget, I'm the murdering psychopath here.
So as you go up, you kind of like try to mimic what she did, but
Okay.
being as robotic as you are, you kind of like
Why you gotta make it a robot thing?
it sounds like as you go up, and then you just stand up behind the like hag vehicles. You can tell they're like some sort of like weird contraption for the hags to get around.
Hag vehicles.
Hag,
I
yeah,
love it.
hag
That's
vehicles.
That's
legit
actually what they
it's
are.
called in the book.
It's the name of my grunge cover band.
Hag vehicles.
Hag
Please,
vehicles.
That's a ska band. Come on.
Yeah, it's a ska band. You're right.
And you make it up to the side of the house. Are you gonna peek in as well?
So okay, I didn't really stealth, but they also don't care. Didn't hear me.
You have no clue.
Okay, sounds inconspicuous. I'm going to look in.
Okay, yeah, roll
He
perception.
just like
14.
14.
Yeah.
You see pretty much the same stuff I described to Caitlin, like a living room
Damn.
area that mostly just has a couple couches, a hallway back, and you're able to just barely peek in a back room that you can somewhat see. And you see the same thing where there's like a flickering, except you don't see any shadows.
Am I able to make out if there's any sort of other entrances we could go through?
You would have to like go around the like whole of the route to try to see that, but as you can currently see, the only way in and out is the front door.
I would like to attempt to find other entrances.
Okay. Are you just gonna walk around, or do you want to do it somewhat stealthily?
Let's try stealth again.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Can I stealth and try and meet him halfway, like around the back?
You can go ahead. You can, as you see him kind of like start crawling around, you're gonna try to crawl
I'll go
around the other way.
23.
23. You again do like the same thing, perfectly fine.
The road uses stealth.
You said you got an 8 for stealth.
Correct.
Can you roll me investigation to try to find anything?
Yep.
There we go. This worked perfectly.
That's an 11.
11.
Yeah.
As you go around the house, wow, you mostly see dirt, more tree root stuff. You don't really see anything that's an entrance the way that you saw the one in the front.
Okay.
So like you don't see any back doors, any side doors or something. And from what you see, you can't find any trap doors either.
Okay.
And as you're going around the back, as you get partway behind, you see Andraste kind of crawling up to meet you.
Okay. I do not appear to see any other entrances in this
I
building.
didn't see it either, did I? Okay, let's go back around the front then, because I didn't see any either.
Affirmative.
Do I have to roll another stealth? Or no?
I'm gonna say yes. Both of you roll stealth.
Ooh,
That's a 15 for me.
that's a 26 for me.
All right, listen.
Okay, so you both feel again fairly.
I feel stealthy.
You feel very stealthy.
Stealthy.
He feels the most stealthy he's ever been.
I feel like I'm invisible.
But
You're
as,
like Drax, where he's like, if I don't move,
I move so incredibly slow, I'm invisible. Yeah.
what'd you say you get for stealth?
26.
26.
I swear to God, if they saw me, I'm gonna shoot
So
someone.
Yeah,
may
sorry,
get
you
back
needed a 30 on that one.
with Lafarian and Hale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Hale, what have you been doing?
I've just been sitting here thinking.
Watching a baby.
No, Allie's got him. He's eating.
Oh, gotcha.
I've actually I forgot to prepare all my spells before the session, so I just.
God damn it, JP.
Real quick, JP.
Yeah.
I gotta remember it. When you walked up to it, you feel somewhat of an evil aura coming from the
Oh,
house.
Here we go.
Oh.
Nothing too like aggressive, but you feel that presence real close to you this time.
It's like
heck
in my
just
bowels.
In my bow. Don't talk about your bowels. I
Um,
don't want to hear about your bowels.
So what are you guys doing?
Oh, it appears that we require a plan. This looks to be of magic nature. Perhaps this is where the hags are abiding. But I fear that loud and dumb strategy might not work in this instance.
I can try and sneak inside if you guys want me to.
Wait, it's a tree. Hold on, it's a tree.
It is a tree.
But they might have a kid.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
All right,
Seems
all
like
right, no
they
more.
have
My,
a
okay, my,
few kids.
my plan's off the table. Definitely was thinking about using my flamethrower.
Yep.
Looks like you have to switch cannons, bud.
Correct.
Trey, great minds think alike.
Hey, thank you. I'm glad you knew immediately where I was going with that.
For me, as soon as Trey said, "Wait,
Wait.
it is a tree," I'm like, "Oh no!"
Lucian is
I
gone,
mean-
and the murdering psychopath is here.
All right,
Do-
I'm
that-
going to say something in character, just just so I don't get talked over by everybody. I'm warning you all.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been working on a voice. So why don't we just knock on the door and then
No.
attack?
I like it.
How about I just try and sneak in? And then you guys can knock on the door.
What's everyone's passive again?
Passive what?
15.
Passive
Perception.
perception.
15.
15.
Yeah.
What's yours?
22.
22. All right.
Wait, how do we figure out our passive perception? Is it just
It's
the
10 plus whatever your perception bonus is.
Yep.
So if you, so it's
13.
wisdom, and if you're, what was it?
13?
13. Okay.
My
I'm-
passive investigation is higher than that.
Mine is 2.
But
Mine's a 23.
as you guys are all discussing this, what's my also low. As all you guys are discussing somewhat of a plan, you see some dark figure, kind of like you see the lights in the hut kind of slowly, be turned off in a sense.
Well,
So they
that
suck.
can mean nothing but bad.
You didn't see that.
I didn't see that?
Inform.
No, it was just
Oh.
Caitlin's character.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You know now.
She said inform now.
Okay. Are we like dead ass just in the open?
We're just in the open field. Yeah.
You're good for it. I pictured because there's like somewhat of a tree line that goes around the area on the picture. You guys would be like around one of the corners of that.
Okay.
JP, did your mic go off?
So
No, never mind. Okay.
That's so great.
Grim.
No, I'm just trying to get my.
I forgot what his name is.
So, hey, I'm gonna do a thing. If I speak, it's my character. If I'm typing, it's me, the person.
Yeah, that's completely fine.
That's
Okay,
fine.
okay.
So Lucian,
Yes.
or Trey. I don't know who I'm talking
It's
to.
Lucian.
Lucian.
Trey's
Lucian.
Do you think the kid's alive?
I have no way currently of dictating, based on lack of knowledge of treatment.
Okay, now I'm talking to Trey. Trey.
I mean, probably. I mean, it's, I don't know. I don't know how they were treated. You get the Lucian answer here. I don't know how they're being treated.
Damn it.
I just-
Because I've got a lot of shit to start a fire.
Yeah, I agree with JP here. No. um.
Was Trey's
So-
it was Trey's idea first.
Well, Andraste, you seem to be the
You.
I'm channeling my inner C-3PO, and I'm really just not hitting the mark here. You seem to be the sneakiest of the bunch. Perhaps you could go in first and get a status of the children involved.
There's only like one kid, right?
Is that a whole
You don't
bunch?
know that.
Yeah, we don't know. We just know kids are being stolen. We don't know
You
how
know
many.
the town has been disappearing for like a couple weeks,
Okay.
and it's been at least 5 kids from that town.
So it's like a tree trunk, right?
Yes.
Are there like, is it like a one story? Is it like a multiple?
From the top, it looks like only one story, but you don't know if there's a basement at all or multiple layers to a dungeon or something.
Okay. But is there
Dungeon.
like, can I see like a way to get like inside from like the roof?
You have no way to know that unless you actually got up on the trunk to try.
Is there a blind spot of the windows? Because I made a full circle.
You made a
He
full.
only went halfway.
No, you didn't go all the way around. He went that way around. You went this way and met kind of over here.
Yeah, but one of us would have had to make a full circle.
He would have, because you guys
He
went like
made the
that.
full
Yes.
circle?
Trey made the full circle.
Okay. Lucian, did you see any blind spots from the windows?
Any what? Sorry.
Blind spots where I'd be able to climb up on the roof?
I did not notice any blind spots. Perhaps I could check again.
No.
Okay.
It's a no from me, dog.
No from me.
That's a no from me.
Okay, so we can either sneak in or we can try and draw them out now and just fight them.
How tall did you say it was?
The trunk.
Yeah, or just the tree in general.
The tree, it looks like, picture like a stereotypical like 1-story house. It's about that tall up with like roof
So
and
like
all.
your mom's house?
So kind of like my mom's house,
Okay.
where it's that
Your
tall.
mom's a hag.
But
Yikes.
I'm telling her, you said that.
Ooh.
No.
Oof.
Mom, Caitlin said you were part of a evil grandma sewing circle.
Are you
Confirm
stealing,
this
Mom? Are you stealing children?
No, I'll bring her donuts.
Yeah, that'll work.
She'll be happy as long as I do that. What you put? Okay, I'm gonna go try to stealth onto the roof.
Okay.
This didn't end well for me last time.
No,
tried
it did not.
Hey, can I try and hide around the
Around the what?
corner of the building? So like, if we were looking at a building, you know, there's the front. I'm just gonna go around the corner with my back to it.
Yeah. Both of you roll stealth checks.
Dice, be my friend.
Fuck. I was seeing if I could use my what's it called?
Don't know.
Passive.
Well, it
Not
won't
really.
work for your passive because you're doing an active look. Or an active.
Gotcha.
It's not passive if you're doing it.
Active action.
I'm.
How about a 9?
Yikes.
I got a 12 for
What?
my initial walk up.
So, where's my box?
Anybody have healing potions?
Wait, yes.
Ooh.
No. Yes.
Yes. I also have my wand sheath.
Wait, does Lucian use healing potions? Or do we need like a
I
fucking-
still heal.
Hey guys, look at the chat. This is me right here.
That's it's supposed to be me.
Yeah. It's like me in 99% of situations I'm in.
That's me at work when someone starts coughing.
When you hear your parents wrestling and you think you're gonna go, like,
For the final pin.
The final pin.
Okay, you both just kind of walk up to the house trying to be sneaky. But you make it up there all right.
Okay. I'm gonna try and climb on the roof.
Roll
Send
me-
athletics.
Yeah, roll me athletics.
Come on, dice. Be my friend. Oh no, that's a +3.
I'm gonna follow Andraste as well.
Try to go on the roof.
Not on the roof. I'm gonna kind of.
Can
Hey,
you be my boost?
I'm gonna hang out in the
Okay.
I
front.
gotta.
7. Yeah, you just can't find a way to kind of grip to get up there. Are you just walking up then?
I'll be like stealthing up, I guess.
Roll stealth.
That's an 18.
Oh fuck you. Can you give me like the cheerleader boost where you like lock your fingers together?
Lafarian's coming with you, and you both make it up there pretty stealthily. You feel all right.
Be my little step.
I
Andraste's
will see what strength I can muster.
Andraste's gonna go with, or not Andraste. Lafarian's gonna go with Hail. By the way.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
You got Dumb and Dumber together. You and fucking JP.
All right, so Trey, what I'm gonna have you do is roll athletics,
Okay.
And then
and you're gonna roll
acrobatics.
acrobatics. So Trey, give me your number.
15.
15,
18.
18. With Lucian kind of like gathering up the like his digits together, his robot digits together.
My digits. Oh, like how
But,
you
like-
said that, sir.
That's fair. He gets enough boost, and when you put your foot up, he's able to lift you up to help give you a little bit more of a
Okay.
up, and you make it on top of the roof.
I'm being stealthy. I'm not trying to make a lot of noise.
Okay, then roll a
Roll a stealth.
stealth to see how you roll on the roof.
15.
15. You quietly
Okay.
as you thrust yourself up, do like a quiet stealth roll and
Parkour.
Parkour. But quietly.
Can I see any entrances?
roll investigation.
Can I take my peasant?
No.
While she's up there, I'm gonna like kind of keep my
14.
eyes on the window, kind of looking in the window the entire time
Okay.
as a sentry.
Roll me a perception check.
And he's also in stealth.
I am also in stealth.
Roll an
yes.
advantage.
Oh, good thing it's not an advantage. Oh no! Well, that's an 8.
8.
8.
You don't see anything.
Yeah, I figured not.
You lose the ability to see.
I have lost the ability to see.
What was your investigation, Caitlin?
That's a good question.
That is a
Oh,
good
it was
question.
14.
14. You kind of go around the roof trying to see if you can find anything, but you can't really find an entrance from the top.
Okay. So we have to go in the door.
So you can surmise you have to go through the front.
Okay. I'm gonna parkour.
Roll me a acrobatics for the jump.
Oh, that went all the way over there. It was a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You successfully get it down. Trey, roll me one more perception check.
That's an 18.
Is it from being something?
No.
I'd be
As you're kind of standing there looking, you get a glimpse of what appears to be like a dark figure just pass faintly out of your, because you don't have dark vision, that's right.
No, I don't. Yeah.
And at this point the house is, you can see, is there's no lights, but you see somewhat of a mass. You can't tell how far away it is, but just quickly move past the window.
Oh, like right past my window.
You don't know if it was right in front or far back because
Okay.
of your eyes are still kind of adjusting, but you see a mass pass by the window.
okay.
JP,
Ooh. Okay, hold on. While I'm doing that,
Am I down now?
I'm going
Good.
to. Is there any rocks around me, or
Wait,
s-
hold
or
up,
or,
I've got-
or branches
I
or
have ball
twigs or
bearings.
something?
Yes, I would also like to know if there are any rocks around me as well.
Trey, do
It's-
you want ball bearings?
I mean, you would know that I was looking.
Well, I'm standing right next to you.
You would notice.
I mean, yeah, I'll
jump
take
back
it.
As you like
Oh,
peek
okay.
in, and
Then
when you kind of peek back up quickly after seeing that mask go by, you see Andraste kind of do a quick roll down and do the typical like Black Widow pose.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Where I somehow show my boobs and my ass at the same time from the same angle.
Too much information. I just wanted to put a sound in a rock. All right, that's.
Um,
Do you want a ball bearing?
because it's
Yes, I would take some ball bearings.
I now have 999 ball bearings.
I will also take a ball bearing.
JP, you're not close to them.
Oh, where am I?
You're on the other side.
Where am I?
So,
Okay, well, can I just still pick up a rock or something by me?
well, real quick, roll a perception check to see if you see something.
All right, wait, am I up against the building?
Yes.
Can I
Who the
see in
fuck
through a
are
window?
you?
Yes.
Okay. What objects inside of the through the window can I see?
Yes, dark
Roll the
vision, doesn't it?
perception first.
Damn it.
While that's going on, I'm going to be putting a sound on the ball bearing. That's just going to be like a loud thunk.
You said perception?
So like the
Yes,
sound of-
perception.
Oh,
22.
22. As you look in, you can see
I have dark vision as well, so if
I
the
know,
lights are
that's-
still off.
I'm
Okay.
factoring that in. As you look in, you see some dark mass. You make it out to. You can assume to be some sort of person, obviously.
Okay.
You can see the creature has like long dark hair as it quickly exits from that room. And
Okay.
as you look in, you can see like everyone else saw before, you see couches, you see a couple paintings around. Nothing too big. You could easily mistake it for like a waiting room somewhere.
Okay.
so it's
There
like,
are no other like bodies or anything in there.
Not right there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use the light cantrip on something in there.
Okay. Don't you have to touch it for light?
One object. I don't
What's the
think
range?
so.
What's the
Oh,
range?
yes, it does. You touch. Yes, never mind. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to.
Breaks in the window.
Okay.
Crash! Light. All right, get back out of there.
What are you doing, JP?
Yeah, I'm still gonna look for a rock or something on the ground then.
Okay. Because it is swampy, it is kind of harder to try to find like rocks and shit. It looks mostly just like mud at this. Mud, dying grass, dead trees and bushes.
All right, then I'm going to smear mud on the window.
Are you gonna actively do it or try to do it quietly?
Actively.
Gonna
We're gonna actively.
I love that we have to ask now.
no, you know, I'm gonna
don't.
do it like semi-loud, so it sounds like there's a ruckus, but not loud enough to like break any, or not like.
JP and
So
I had
not
the
with enough
same.
force to break it, but with enough sound to kind of make it sound like someone's breaking in.
Yes.
JP and I had the same fucking
And I
plan.
hear it. And do we know it's him?
Roll perception, both you and roll perception.
12.
We got a 17.
17. Trey, what'd you get?
I gotta count again. 12.
12.
12.
Such a hard number.
Yeah, it's hard. To 7 plus 5. I can't do quick maths.
Okay. You both hear a loud like
Followed by smear.
with like the stereotypical like of someone like wiping their hand.
What do you wipe your
What?
hand on?
Yeah. What? Hold on.
I mean, it's mud.
Are you wiping your hands on goddamn Cthulhu?
Cthulhu doesn't like that. Please stop.
But you hear like a loud noise and kind of a smear with it.
Okay.
Coming. You
know
hear?
it's him?
You don't know it's him,
Okay.
but you do hear it from across, like the other side of the building.
Do we think it's coming from in the building, or do we know it's outside?
You can assume it's outside.
Okay. I'd probably assume it's him because
Mhm.
because it's him.
Yeah.
Because it's
What are you guys doing?
what was that noise?
Probably our token idiot.
Ah, well then it appears he and I had the same plan.
Smack a window.
Well, see,
Well-
my plan was I was gonna put like a sound or someone saying "Help me, on the ball bearing, chuck it, and then lure them out. Lure
Okay,
them.
You can
well,
still do that.
we're
Well, I mean,
we're
that-
right by the door, aren't we?
No, you guys are on like one of the sides of the house to try to get up on the log.
Gotcha.
Can we see the door from here?
No,
No. Okay.
you can see kind of the front room, but you can't see like the exact door itself.
Okay. Do we want to just try and rush the door?
I was like, what? Perhaps we should move closer to the door, and I will try to create a diversion with this ball bearing.
Okay. Do you want to go get what's his face? Hale?
Yeah, might as well. I will.
I mean, he's covered in mud now, so.
Okay. Yeah, I guess would I see him? Like, would I know where he's at? I guess I would probably know where he's at, but
I mean, you guys are heading up toward the front then.
yeah.
You get to the front, you get toward the door. I need everyone, including JP, to make a perception check.
Oh
If my
boy,
dice could stop rolling off the table, that'd be
23.
pretty fucking nice. That is a 15,
15.
right?
JP,
14.
14. Trey, what'd you say one more time?
23.
23. You
Oh,
all,
fuck the robot.
as you get up there, you kind of hear some,
Commotion?
somewhat of a commotion
Commotion.
coming from where you can assume is like where the fire was at one point, where you, Caitlin, where you saw the shadow,
Okay.
and Trey by the window where you saw the shadow pass.
Okay. That's where we hear the commotion coming from.
You hear it. You can't hear it exactly what it is.
Okay.
Okay. You want to chuck the ball bearing?
Yeah, I would assume kind of while we're moving, I would have been putting this on the ball bearing.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna. So it's just like, help me, I need help. I'm trapped, I'm stuck, I'm lost, help me, that sort of thing. And then
Okay.
I'm just gonna sort of like chuck it away from us, but close enough to the house
Away,
that they will
away
hear it.
from the vehicles.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck it away from the vehicles.
Okay. So are you thinking more? If you threw it like that, you'd have to throw it behind you guys, and if you wanted to hide, you would have to go
Wait.
toward the vehicles.
Wait, where are we at?
Okay, here, I'll put the camera on to help get a better visual right now.
Okay.
Oh. So, you guys, Trey and Andraste, are over here
Mm-hmm.
hiding, or
Okay.
off to the side. So, and the vehicles are over here. JP, you and Lafarian are on this side.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Um,
I didn't realize. Sorry, I was looking at gifts.
Christ. Pay attention, buddy. We're gonna need you soon.
Yep.
So if you were to throw the ball bearing away from there, the farthest point would be to throw it this way.
Okay.
Well, not like away. Like, how about like over here?
I would say I'd probably just chuck
Just
it like
not, like,
just a way to.
right-
not
All I
right
want
at
to do
the
is lure them out far enough, like they can't run back to the vehicles, but that we could get the jump on them. I'm just trying to like Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi. They come out of the base and Han Solo's
Yeah.
got them. You know.
Can we get a spell check on the word vehicle, please?
No, we cannot.
Stealth check on the word
Sorry,
vehicle.
this map is for DMs only.
HIC.
I wrote it quickly.
ELS.
I wrote it quickly so I could just have this map ready. Okay.
Hey, don't worry. It comes
So-
through at like 3 pixels in Discord, so I couldn't.
So
tell.
you want to throw it that way then,
Like on the path.
to
just
try
like
to lure them out so
yeah.
you can get a quick jump on them.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm readying an action.
I was like, I'll be doing that, and I'll have my like quarterstaff in my other hand.
Okay. So you're all gonna kind of roll me stealth checks for. Are you gonna try to hide and then jump out when they come out, or just kind of?
I'm readying my action. I'm gonna throw it and then ready an action to as soon as they come out the door, whack them.
Okay.
I am going to stealth
Okay.
and then ready an action to shoot them when they come out.
Okay.
I'm going to ready an action as
Mhm.
well.
To do what?
Good of you
Um,
to join us, buddy.
28
Well,
for
I'm-
stealth.
Well,
What'd you say?
I think he said he's stealthed right now.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, much better too.
Yeah. I actually got the I got my headphones and mic working.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes. Charm person.
Oh,
You're gonna cast Charm Person.
he's gonna ready charm person.
Yes.
What exactly are you gonna do?
So when they come out, before they start fighting us, I'm going to charm one of them.
Okay, you're gonna try to charm one. And Andraste,
I rolled a 28 for stealth.
28 for
Um,
stealth.
Wait, how many are there again?
You
We don't
Don't-
know.
no.
We don't know. There's 3
Okay.
vehicles, so I'm assuming 3.
Okay, then I'm going to use it at a level 3.
What does that do exactly then?
Charm
That
circle.
means that I can charm 3.
Okay, and that was Charm Person.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. What level? It's level 1 at first, but you're using it as a 3.
Yes.
Okay. 1 second.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go grab a quick bottle of water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just reading up on this one.
I'm a stealthy.
Okay. And then Lafarian's gonna cast Aid and target you 3. You will each for 8 hours. Your hit point maximum and your current hit points go up by 5.
Who did you say?
For the
You-
next 8 hours?
Yes, you, Andraste, and Lucian when he gets back. So your hit point maximum goes up by 5, as does your current hit points, which I'm assuming is max because you guys haven't fought in anything.
Ooh, if you put temporary hit points, it turns it blue.
Wait, the little hit point thing?
Yeah.
I just
it.
changed it. Let me see. How do you do it?
You tap it instead of hold it.
Okay.
And then hit temporary hit points and change it, like bump it up by 5.
Oh,
Well, these aren't temporary hit points. Exactly. This raises your entire hit point maximum by 5 for like 8 hours.
But it's still just temporary hit points if it's only for 8 hours.
Yes, but because obviously it
Well,
is
there's no
an
way to-
8-hour time limit,
There's no
but
way to insert raises maximum hit points for 8 hours into my app.
I'm gonna say, raise your hit point all the way to like add 5 to it, and then afterwards, after 8 hours, if the spell isn't cast again, like say you guys go into another fight, you could still be healed up to that thing then.
I'm just gonna leave it like this. So I don't.
Okay.
So I don't just like
That's fine.
heal up to max and now I have 81.
Trey, you back yet?
I'm back. Yep.
I don't know if you heard. Lafarian's casting Aid, and what that is she targeted you, Hale, and Andraste. Your
Okay.
hit point maximum goes up by 5, and your current hit points go up by 5. So make sure you change that real quick.
So the max or the current hit point goes up by 5.
Both.
Oh.
It's for 8 hours.
Yeet,
So you toss the ball bearing then? Trey?
Yes.
All right. So you do that, and as you do that, you see the doors kind of fly open. As 3 hags rush out into the middle of the area, and
I'm still gonna hold.
you can
Charm
tell.
person.
So one looks like a stereotypical witch, like green skin, kind of cackling madly as it runs out.
Forest hag, isn't it?
No, it's a green hag. One that looks more like it has purple skin and has like a belt that has skulls hanging off of it.
Okay.
Looks more like a voodoo person and a demon mixed.
Okay.
And then the third
Charm
one,
person.
Charm person.
the third one you see, looks absolutely hideous.
That's not nice.
It's what it says: ugly inside and out.
That's not nice. Everyone's beautiful.
Just
in their
sending a little gift for that.
own extreme.
Okay. So as you do that, I'm gonna have Kate roll her thing, Trey you roll yours, and then JP can do his charm person.
Okay.
Okay, Kate.
So for the charm person, they have to make a wisdom save.
I know. I'll have that
Okay.
pop up in a second. Because first it's gonna go Kate to hit him, Trey to hit him with their held actions, and then we're gonna hit yours.
Okay.
Hey
So,
JP, could you back away the mic from like your nose?
I appreciate the ambiance.
Yeah.
Let me know
Okay.
how this is.
That is
That's good.
a 19.
Which one are you going to hit? The green one,
Purple.
the dark one, or the blue one?
The dark one.
The dark one that hits. Roll damage.
Race.
Yes. Okay, and I'm using my poison crossbow, so I'm going to roll my sneak attack first.
Okay.
Sneak attack is. Do I have any features where I can reroll one? Making sure, because I haven't played with this lady in a while. 8, 11, 12 for sneak attack damage.
12 sneak attack. What weapon are you using?
My poison crossbow.
Do you have magic ammo?
It's poison. It's not magic.
Ooh.
Ooh. Don't like when the DM says that.
I really don't like when the DM says that.
And is your weapon silvered?
Fuck. No.
Okay. So I believe it will take.
Son of a bitch. Half damage.
Yes. So what was your damage?
It was 12 for sneak attack.
12 for
So
sneak.
6.
Mm-hmm.
3 for the actual shot.
So 1.
Here's the poison damage.
Okay.
And 25 for the poison.
Okay. It'll take all of that.
Then plus 4.
The plus 4 will put as like because that's the regular damage. So that'll be 2. And you said 25 sneak?
Mhm.
Or not sneak, but poison?
Yes. Cool. Well, I
Cool.
just did 44 fucking hit points. How many did she take?
All right. Trey.
I rolled a 13 to hit.
Which one are you hitting?
The green one.
And you said 13?
Correct.
That will miss.
Well, fuck you anyways.
And that's your turn?
That would be my turn.
All right, JP, charm person,
Yep.
and they all have to make a wisdom save, right?
Yep.
What is your spell save DC?
14.
All right.
Oh, the one that was actually like successfully attacked, they have advantage.
They have advantage. All right. You said 14, and it's a wisdom.
Yep.
One fail, one success, two fails, one succeeds. So what happens?
So now they act as though we are a friendly acquaintance
A friendly acquaintance
for the next
until
hour.
until they get attacked. Then.
Yes, the next hour, or they get attacked by one of us.
All right. So the night hag and what you can see is the sea hag. Both. The night hag, especially.
Patrick, you cut out.
And she kind of like breaks it off and stares at you, and all of a sudden you just see it kind of like crack its neck and kind of like loosen up in a sense, where it's not like on the offensive, but it's more passive. And the sea hag as well. You see her both of them kind of just rein up. But the green hag, however, still seems to be like ready to pounce. Everyone roll initiative.
Wait, which one? Which one is now close or a friendly acquaintance?
The night hag, which is the one Caitlin shot at the beginning.
Oh,
And-
really?
Yeah, ironically. She rolled like the same number twice. And the
All
sea
right.
hag, which is the blue one.
I got a 14.
Okay, so is the? Can we tell if the night hag is going to help us or anything?
You can tell that. I don't want to say it. You can tell they're not going to attack you, but nor are they going to attack the green hag.
So the night hag's just gonna kind of sit out.
Both the night hag and the sea hag.
Wait, oh, two of them were charmed.
Two of them were charmed. One was not.
Okay, you said two fails, and I was like, ah, damn, we only got one.
When I say fail, I mean
Yeah, I get what you said. Yeah, I get it now because it's okay. All right, so
They can do it.
okay, so this sending a GIF, that's them.
I'm trying to.
All right.
So
I don't like that
one
you have
second.
these.
What?
I don't like that you have these like ready.
Yeah, while we were doing nothing, I kind of went through and favorited a few that would be great to send throughout the game.
Jesus Christ.
Wait.
Okay. Oh, my initiative was
Hold
14.
on. Post your initiative in the chat. Except you. You can just kind of sit there. No, that's your initiative. Okay. JP, what's your dex?
Wow! Wow! You can't plan that shit! Wow! All three of us rolled 14!
Hold on. I gotta roll for oh my, what's your dex, Caitlin? No, thank God.
Hey
Alright.
Trey, did you see my dex?
Yeah. Oh, are you? Wait, you're kidding me. Oh my god!
Both their dexes are 14. They have to roll for it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll and just tell me
Right,
which one
roll.
goes first.
JP, I hope we get the same number.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 1.
Well, I got a 13.
Yeah, damn it.
Okay, so it. Let me
I
just
would have
write.
lost my
You,
shit
hey,
if you
you
guys
know what
didn't-
13 plus 1 is?
14.
14!
You're two halves of a whole idiot.
Two halves of a whole
Oh,
idiot.
by the way, Lafarian rolled a 15, so it was very
Damn
close.
I would have lost it if all four of us rolled 14s.
That would have been so funny.
I would have been like, all right, game ends here. They all die. You win.
They all die.
Congrats.
We get 4 attacks before they even know what the fuck is happening. Oh, that's too good. Can't plan that shit, man.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
I
too.
can't wait for our Tiger King watch party tomorrow.
Oh no.
I can do this while you're doing it.
That's fair, but still.
I mean, I don't know
Um,
what she's doing, but I'm doing homework while this is going on. So
Can you post in the chat, and I won't gifts fight, but can you post in the chat the order?
yeah, that'd be helpful.
no, but I will just because you don't know the order technically.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You don't know who's gonna go first, so I'll just.
We will after one
I
round.
would say,
If you
don't
bet-
worry, I'll be posting it as we go along, guys.
I hate
You have to do it in
Lucian will
relative
be watching throughout the match.
You have to have each person be a different meme.
I like that that exact meme is called "Confused White Persian Guardian." Why, GIF?
All right. First up, Sea Hag's just gonna chill back. She's gonna actually walk inside.
Oh, so that was one of the one of the blue or dark sea hags. How
The
rude!
blue one. Yeah, the blue one's gonna walk
Me
off
with our
into
new
the-
friend, the Sea Hag.
Okay.
Next is Andraste.
What
Wait,
the
no, it's
fuck?
La. I lied to you. Uh-huh.
You guys.
What's up?
Just
I'm just laughing
casually
at the
walking
GIF.
my crocodile.
Casual.
So casual.
Oh gosh, I just have the perfect gift to send for my first attack.
Aw, can we gift our attacks?
No.
Why not?
All right, so you see,
Patrick's telling me no.
you see
Can't
Lafarian
gift our
kind of
attacks.
run up and take out her dagger and throw it and hit. Missed the green hag the first time, but hit her the second time.
We're fighting the green hag, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only one that is not charmed.
Is hostile.
Man, those other hags are like, wow, you real fucked up.
Yeah. Get fucked, bitch. Okay. We are going to. I have nothing silvered. Can I assume that all of them need silvered weapons?
You cannot.
Okay.
I mean, you can.
I can.
You can assume whatever you want. It just might not be true.
Well, how close am I to the green? Green one's hostile, right?
Green one is hostile. She's about, I'll say, 20 feet out.
Okay, I'm gonna run up and stab her.
All right. Roll a hit.
19.
That dice boosts
19?
a lot.
That hits.
It's on a marble table,
Oh.
so yeah, it's a bouncy boy. Oh, that works. And I'm using my little poison short sword. So 3 piercing.
3 piercing?
Yes.
Is that total damage? Or just total piercing?
Total piercing.
Okay. 3.
And it's +4.
3 plus 4, so 7.
And then the
Then poison?
the poison.
So 7, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see this one. 6, 12, 18, 27.
27? Okay.
Here's your little dice.
You can keep that because I have the other part. So you see Andraste, you said 27?
Yeah.
Got it. You see Andraste kind of run up, takes out her short sword and slashes at the hag, and it lets out a hideous, like, cackle, essentially,
I don't like that.
as she gets swiped. Quickly do that. All right. Hail.
All right. I'm using Sacred Flame.
Oh, okay.
Do you see the? Do you see?
Do you see my gift before you put that?
Yes.
Is it an attack roll?
Yeah. So they have to make a Dexterity saving throw or take 2d8 of damage.
A dex saving throw. They crit failed. So what? Double the dice.
Should I roll them twice or just double my number?
Roll the dice.
Roll them twice. Add the numbers once that are just added, if any. But for the dice, double them.
19 damage.
19. All right.
Woo!
Wow.
I don't like where your dice are, so I'm moving.
As a bonus action, since I get to attack again for being a war cleric, I'm gonna go ahead and fuck. Where'd it go?
I think you can only. Is it an extra attack?
I can use I can only do it a couple times, but if I
Mhm.
attack, I can attack as a bonus action.
Okay. Does it save specifically for melee damage? Any attack?
That'd be a good question.
That's a good. You can make an attack as a bonus action after using an attack action. Wisdom mod times per day. So it has no. So I can do it 3 times per day, but yeah, it does. It just says attack.
What class are you on the app?
Yeah.
What class are you?
War domain cleric.
War cleric.
Okay, because the app likes to summarize.
I'll be a little bit.
Mm. I mean, you can let him do it now, and then I'll just look up and see.
Yeah, go. The only issue with that is when you cast a spell as an action, for an extra attack, it would have to be like a cantrip or first level spell.
Okay, so that was a cantrip. If it counts backwards and forwards.
Yeah, I'll allow it for now until we figure it out.
Okay, so or I could say I used that as a bonus action. That cantrip there.
Well, unless it says bonus action, you can't cast spells as bonus action.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it takes an
they're-
action,
they-
it has to be a whole action.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me look. Okay, no, it says one action, but so I can attack as my bonus action since I attacked, or are we niching?
Well, I'll have you attack as your bonus action wisdom thing.
Okay, then
Um,
I'll just do an actual attack then.
yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna run up and do a 2-handed down wing with my staff.
With your staff, you are flanking, so on advantage.
Hell yeah. Okay, let me just find a clear spot on the desk here. So I have advantage.
Yes.
Okay, 19 plus 25. I got 25.
That hits. Roll damage.
All right. Switching over to my little dice app here.
Hmm.
Because I don't want to. Okay, 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. Still up, but very hurt.
Blood Eater, nah.
Bloodied.
Would I know if hags are resistant to necrotic damage?
You would not.
Dang. But
All
are
right.
they?
But I'll tell you at the end of the fight. All right, next it is Lucian.
All right, so give me the rundown. Where's everybody? What's happening?
So the night hag's still out there.
Okay.
She's one of the ones that is charmed. She's
Correct.
just kind of chilling there.
Okay.
The green hag currently has both JP, or I'll use this character, has Hale and Andraste flanking her. The sea hag went inside. Lafarian is still kind of just on the wall, and you are on the other side of.
You cut out. I'm on the other side of what?
When the doors open, you're on the same side I showed.
Cut out again.
So, when you threw the ball bearing, you are on the same side I showed you on the camera.
Okay. Gotcha.
And Lothlorien is pretty much parallel to you on the other side.
Bonus action to switch to weapon, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna switch to my crossbow.
Okay.
Take a shot at the green sea hag.
The green sea hag.
Yes. Why?
It's just the green hag.
Sorry, the green hag.
I was gonna say because those are two different ones, and one of them could.
Yeah, the green hag.
Okay. Yeah. Roll to hit.
Okay.
You can roll an advantage because she's being flanked by the two of them.
Okay. Hold on, let me.
And I will say you have a clear shot.
Okay. That's a 17 to hit. Oh wait, hold on advantage.
17 to hit, meets it beats.
17 to hit. Ah, he said it.
Roll damage.
Okay. Too bad I'm not a fucking ranger.
Luke.
4.
4? It's
4.
still up.
I would assume so. Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Next, the night hag's still gonna just chill outside, and then it's the green hag's turn. Hmm. Hmm. She is going to.
From first level, when you use the attack action, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action.
Read the first part again. Sorry.
When you use the attack action, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action.
And I think usually attack is not spellcasting,
It's still an attack.
depending on.
It's an attack action.
It
doesn't say melee attack.
Yeah. She'll do that. Let me just look at the spell real quick so I can remember the exact. Where the fuck did that book go? There it is. Ugh. She's gonna back up and turn. So Kate, you'll be able to make a opportunity attack. JP, you will not because she's gonna stay within your thing.
Steady stab.
Yep. Go ahead and roll the opportunity attack.
10.
Plus.
So 17.
Meets and beats. Roll damage. Wait, what's your minimum damage?
Minimum?
Yeah.
12.
12.
For my sword?
Mm-hmm.
Or my short sword? It's a 12.
Oh, well, Hag's dead. So you see her kind of go around the side of
So I'm using my poison.
Hale,
sword.
don't you have to make a save for those?
You didn't tell me when I got that.
I thought I did. Check if it's written down in the case. But you see her walk around Hale and Andraste take her short sword out and just stab her. And then she just like lets out this horrific cackle and just falls on the ground.
Mm-mm.
Well, that problem
Stabby.
is dealt with. Are we still in combat then, since they're charmed to us, or are we out of combat now?
You can be charmed out of combat. The only thing you have to remember is
You cut out. I don't know what I'm supposed to remember.
you can be out of combat because charmed person lasts for 8 hours.
Okay, cool.
However, once 8 hours is up,
We got.
they'll go back to.
Look, if we're hanging out with these hags for any longer than 8 hours, at that point, I don't know what to tell you.
So, will they attack?
Okay. Did we kill the last hag that we were actually fighting?
Yes.
The green
Yeah.
one, yes, she is dead. So combat is technically will go out of combat for what happens now, unless you decide to attack them.
Okay, JP, how about you just go talk to your friends now, and I'll go inside and try and find the kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna call them over to talk to me.
Keep them away from the vehicles.
I will be following you, Andraste.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go in the house.
Okay, give me a hot second. I gotta look at this shit.
Are they with me yet or not?
Hold on, I need a.
Hold
Oh,
on,
we get to
DM,
hear
DM's gotta check
We get
his
to hear
map.
JP monologue.
Oh, God.
Yes.
You guys going and look for the kids? I'm gonna just bullshit with them. That's the kind of look I give you.
Okay.
Patrick's telling us to hold on, so
Yeah.
I'm looking at things real quick.
The DM is not prepared. Go
the
figure.
DM doesn't like what we're doing.
I mean, when is not the case?
Hey guys, did you just check my GIF? Oh, did you look up D&D GIFs in the little thing there?
Maybe.
Yeah. You're fucked. I don't fucking care.
Well, let me scroll up.
I'm push to talk nice so you can't hear my dying breaths.
Okay, so what are you gonna do? You're calling them over.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just, shoot the shit with them for a little bit while they find the kids.
Okay. So as you do that,
Or should we kill them first?
you see one of them. You're gonna. How am I gonna say this? As you call them over-
Before they, as we start talking, I just want to ask them what they're gonna do with the kids.
So you call them over, and the night hag is already there, so she just kind of waits. But it doesn't look like the sea hag comes out. It looks like a completely different person.
Okay.
Interesting.
I don't like this development. I also don't like the fact that my phone is dying and I need a charger.
What do you do?
So, what color is this person?
Still blue.
I don't think you
Still
can miss that.
blue? Do they look injured?
No. Roll. So who's going in to save the kids?
Me and Andraste.
Yeah.
Okay. Lafarian's gonna stick with Hale. Both of you roll me stealth checks.
16.
16?
Wait, hey, sorry if I'm metagaming, but why do they need to do the stealth checks to go in if we're friendly with them?
Because you're technically breaking into.
No, I get that.
They're only charmed to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not charmed to us.
Oh, so we should still be in combat.
The way this has panned out and the way.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not the DM here, so.
So definitely some stealth checks. What'd you get, Kate?
I got 16.
16?
12.
12? Because JP kind of is talking to him, you guys make it in. Seems all perfectly fine. Roll me some investigation checks.
18.
18.
Oh shit.
And I've got my sword like out.
Okay.
17 plus 4, 21.
All right.
That's quick.
As you guys are going through, you get back
It's a
to
full
where you
map.
guys saw the flame, and you see somewhat.
Hey
of
guys,
a-
I'm gonna be right back. I've got to go get Jack real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, perfectly fine. I'll just stick with them a little more then.
Go get the child.
The
Killing
child.
children.
So, you guys make it back to where you saw the flickering, and you can see it is a chimney of some sorts.
Okay.
Oh no.
And in the middle, you see a giant black cauldron.
Okay.
Oh no.
Is
And
there
you
like
see-
a foot sticking out?
Yeah, I
there's
was
nothing-
like,
but
tell-
you
Tell me the damage.
roll investigation if you want to look into the cauldron.
Nat 20.
19.
Don't add your thing still.
Okay. 24.
24. And what'd you get?
19.
19. You both, as you kind of look at it, you can see the cauldron has this real harsh liquid in it. You can't tell exactly what it is, but Trey, you get a very strong, magical feeling from it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say odor. I'm like, no, I don't.
Man, robot, use some fucking Old Spice.
Are we the only people in the house right now
You
that we know of?
We are
that you know
presumably
of?
presumably the only people in this house.
Presumably, yes.
Okay, is there like a
Um,
basement?
I'll get to that in a second.
All right, I'm back.
All right. So
Okay.
obviously you know what you know.
Yep.
Real quick, JP, what are you doing?
I'm just talking to the hags.
About what?
Monologue. Monologue. Monologue.
You want me to monologue to them?
Do it, because then based on that will be how good your roll goes.
Hey, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've come out to see ya. I'm sorry I brought these guys with me.
That it?
Yeah.
Kind of a shitty monologue.
That was like a duple.
Am I talking to them? I thought I was trying to distract them while they went into the house.
Well, yeah, but to distract them, you're gonna need to say more. Oh, I'm so long.
I'm trying to get them to talk to me, so
However-
they're not focused on the house.
However, I'm gonna have you roll a deception check on advantage. In the bowl.
I rolled a 16.
They both kind of look at you. What languages do you speak?
Ooh.
Common, Elvish, Undercommon, Orcish, and Abyssal.
Okay. Noted. But they both kind of look at you, not really like in disbelief at what you said, but more just utter confusion, because usually you can surmise that no one actively seeks out hags normally. It's very rare.
Hold on, but they should be seeing me as a friendly acquaintance, shouldn't they? Since they're charmed. So they should So does that not mean that they think that we're
Yeah.
friends and we've been friends?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair to surmise. Or that you've at least traveled or come across them.
Yeah.
Yep. So they'll kind of just look up and one of them just be like, you know, you could at least come visit us every once in a while.
I know I can, but it's just been real crazy. I was just over at a village after they got attacked by some trolls, healing them up, making them all safe and sound like I normally do.
Okay.
So,
Um,
how have you two been? Just
Oh, well, you wouldn't believe it. And then they just kind of, you get them talking about everything they've kind of been up to, but it doesn't sound, how do I want to put it? It sounds very much like whenever you hear like your grandmother or something make a comment that a double entendre, is that the right word? Where it has two meanings?
Double.
yeah.
Where your grandma makes one like that, and everyone just kind of is taken aback for a second. What did you think it mean? And it was like something more innocent. But obviously,
Yeah.
in this case, they're talking about murdering children and eating them and stuff like that.
Yeet.
Okay, so back inside. Christ. Andraste and Trey, you see this liquid. You can assume it has some magical properties, but you can't tell what.
Cool. I'm not fucking touching it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look for the kids.
Okay. Roll investigation.
14.
14. As you kind of go quiet, real quick, Trey, what are you doing?
I was checking my inventory to see if I had any sort of container, but I don't. But I don't. Is there anything like a glass or a cup or some kind of container I can store this liquid in and carry it with me?
Not that you see out here.
I would like to. I want to look around for a container. I want to take some of this.
Okay.
Would you have told me that?
Yeah. I appear to be looking for. This liquid is suspicious. Could you help me find something to store it in, please?
I give them my flask.
Your flask?
Yeah. I've got like 4 of them.
You
Oh,
now have a full.
oh, well, as long as I'm not, putting you out or anything.
No, it's like a flask of oil. So I gave you the empty one.
Okay, so now I have a flask on me. So I'm gonna fill that flask with the liquid.
All right. As you do that, you notice like you dip the flask into it, and the flask, when you pull it up, feels magical. You can imagine it's probably because of the liquid.
I hope it's not because it was.
I don't know what you're getting at here, but okay.
Okay, investigation. I got
Yeah.
a 14.
Yeah. Okay. 14. You kind of look around, and as you're kind of shuffling by some of the shelves there,
Mhm.
You manage to
One of the
find.
books just says "Help me."
Yeah. It's not a book that says help me,
Real on
but
the
it's
nose.
one of the typical book things, and you pull on it, you can find a door.
Okay, I go in the door.
Okay. As you do, you enter through. You see some stairs going down.
I go down the stairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'm ready
be
to
following
stab
her
anything
as
if
she
it
goes
tries
down.
to hurt me.
The treasure, okay. What, Trey?
I'm gonna follow her as she goes down after I get my liquid.
If a child jumps out at me, I'm not stabbing the child. I need to be very specific because you got a look on your face.
This is why you're going first and not me, because I would have stabbed a child.
I know you would have. You wanted to burn the tree down.
So
It's
as
an
you go down,
effective plan.
It was
You
an effective plan.
you hear as you get farther down these steps, what seem to be. Are you guys are still stealthing down?
Nah,
No.
we didn't stealth into the building.
Yeah, you did.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
we
we
did.
But then you
I guess
looked around
would it
everything.
be would we still be in stealth?
I don't think so because you're looking around actively.
Okay.
So everything.
Oh,
Nope,
wait.
not.
I'm actually gonna be stealthing a little bit because that other hag is in here.
What other hag?
Oh, right. No, never mind. JP called him out. Never mind.
Yeah.
And so, as you guys just kind of go down, you kind of hear what sounds like when a child
I'm
is
crying.
afraid, but not trying to make a sound.
So they're whimpering.
They're whimpering, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go down.
As you get down, you see this giant like cage, and it is like pitch black in here.
I'm gonna light one of my torches.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out the rock from my pocket.
All right. So you light a torch and you hold up your rock,
Yes.
Rack.
and you see this massive like cage door, built into this tree. And as you get closer, you can see this massive room with kind of like little alcoves and chains to like the center of the floor, leading into each of those things.
Is it like one big door
The cage
or a
is
bunch of little doors?
the cage door that you guys are in front of is one big cage door,
Hmm. And then there's a bunch
And-
of little ones.
and then there's a not cage doors, just little hole, like, kind of like hobbit holes with no doors, because you see the chains go straight into.
Okay.
It.
Well, I'm gonna. Can I assume it's the children?
You don't know.
I would like
Well-
to investigate and get a readout of whether there are children in here or not.
Well, there's whimpering. There's going to be kids.
Could be dogs.
If you leave
Look,
me
if
in
there's
the
dogs in here, I'm saving dogs
Ramsay
too. All
Bolton
right, like
bullshit.
I will save the
I will
dog
be
before I
very
save the children.
Unless they're like the Ramsay Bolton dogs, we don't like those.
So what are you
Okay,
doing?
He's investigating.
How are you doing this exactly?
I mean, I guess I'm just kind of like walking down past the cages. I assume.
Well, the big cage
it
door.
goes in.
Yeah, there's a big,
Oh. Big cage door
And
blocking
that
us
is-
out. Okay.
and
Okay.
you can obviously tell it is locked.
Well, I'm going to hit my chime of opening, and the door is going to open.
That's
Okay.
a much better plan.
Cool.
Mhm.
I now have 9 uses on that.
So you kind of take it and you
Ding.
take it and tap it like a tuning fork, kind of on the lock,
Mhm.
and hold it there.
No, I just have to point it at it.
Or do you tap it though?
Mhm.
Okay, so you do. You still tap it like a tuning fork,
Mhm.
holding it up to the thing, and you hear this faint ring, and all of a sudden the lock just like opens up and falls to the ground.
I'm going to grab the lock
Okay.
and put the lock in my pocket. So I can't be locked in
Okay.
from behind. And then I'm just going to go and walk in.
You walk in. Okay. As you do, before we get into that, JP,
Missing children. Are there any missing children?
Yes.
after a while, like the first hag kind of stops her story of double entendres, and then the sea hag kind of goes on and just starts speaking to you, pretty much telling the same thing, but saying that she did it.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, so they're.
Like, the night hag was talking like, oh yeah, I went into town, I got.
So it's the trope where the old ladies are like, oh no, I did that. It's like, no, I did that. That trope.
Okay, okay. Wait. So did you both do it, or did she do it and is taking credit for you doing it, or is that the other way around? I'm trying to start a fight between them.
I can tell.
He's really gone in on like the knitting circle now.
Yeah, 100%. Roll a. How are you saying that?
How are you
JP?
saying that?
Dom? Okay.
Kind of like the way I did, but more like. Hold on. She just said that she did that. Is she
Mhm.
lying, or are you telling, or are you lying?
Roll insight.
I think this is performance. He's not trying to actually figure it out.
I know he's not actively trying to figure out, but he's also, the way he says it just sounds like his fucking voice.
Fair enough.
And since it's like he's trying to go out a reason, I'm gonna say insight.
Fair enough.
25.
25. You can tell that she is completely lying.
Which one's completely lying?
The sea hag is lying. The one that's speaking. The one that you asked.
Okay, so the sea hag is lying,
Mhm.
and so I'm with the sea hag, and who's the other hag?
The night hag.
The night hag. So I say to the night hag, why are you letting her lie about all the stuff that you're doing?
I
Roll
love this.
persuasion.
I love this drama. I'm
I'm invested.
I want to know the story. How long have these women known each other?
Are you okay with it? Cause like it sounds like she's just trying to steal your thunder, and I want you guys, I'm trying to be magnanimous here and make sure that you guys both get credit for the things that you do. I can't have my two friends doing this to each other.
Did you already roll persuasion? Roll on advantage.
I love this. This is. I'm sorry. This is a much better side plot than we've ever had.
22.
Oh my god.
Yo, my insight and persuasion are, pretty like my best
Yeah, I was
modded
gonna say, your
stats. So.
fucking charisma and wisdom is like on peck. On
So
par.
as
No,
you-
it's just the stuff that I chose to like give my proficiency to.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
As you say that, the night hag just kind of looks back and then they start typical like two grandmas in wheelchairs at a nursing home arguing with each other over some stupid shit.
Jesus
It was like,
Christ.
he has a point. Why are you always doing that to me? All right, back to
Oh,
down
this is
the
good.
thing.
Oh god.
So you two entered the thing, and as you walk down, like with your lights and stuff, I'm assuming you're looking into the little hole.
Yes.
You see, as you go down, you see this thing goes down for a long time, and each of the holes are only like about 3 feet tall and about 2 feet wide.
Okay.
And in each one you see just kids of different races, sizes, and stuff crammed.
How many kids? Roll
Um,
for this shit.
I will actually.
Yeah.
From what you see 8 kids in total that are alive, chained up. As you go farther
Are there
down,
dead ones?
you see you see just like as you go, like you see, look in the holes, you see kids that are dead, decaying in the holes, and at the very back, you see like a thing of like backpacks and stuff that they brought, for every kid.
Okay.
You can surmise, as you go through, that the kids that were taken from the village
Plot
are
twist.
all
The kids are taking
are
kids.
they're all the ones that are alive.
Okay.
Because there was like I think they said there were 5 attacks, so 5 of them are from that village because they're the most recent ones,
Okay.
and then there are 3 other kids.
What races are they?
Just you see a few elves. We'll say like 2 elves. You see like 4 humans.
Okay. Do they all know common?
You can assume
Okay. But you said there's
8 kids.
8, so there's 4 elves, 3 humans, and what else?
2 elves, 4 humans, and then 2 2 dwarves.
2 dwarves. Oh, a dwarf kid. You're gonna be so little. Okay.
Lucian, you see all this too, by the way.
I figured.
Okay, I'm gonna go back up solution. I'm not gonna traumatize the kids yet with the robot.
What do you mean? I am not traumatizing at all. In fact, I'm quite nurturing.
Your bedside manner could use some work, buddy.
I do
What?
not know what a bed is.
Yes, you do. I call bullshit.
No, sorry, Lucian's actually an idiot. He's just been fooling you this entire time.
So what's the plan? Because we can't get the kids out if those hags are out there.
Hand me a. Jesus Christ!
It's not what they see.
Oh, that is Lucian's new model. Lucian 2.0. It's gonna be the Thomas the Tank Engine spider thing. Oh god.
That's gonna be in my nightmare tonight.
Well, we need some way to alert the hags that something is happening away from us again, much like we did earlier. But without way to get word to Hale, that proves to be more difficult.
We should have just fucking killed all three of them.
All three of them. Oh,
Yes.
oh! I
all
thought you.
three.
I thought you meant. I thought you said we're gonna have to kill all three of them. Like we're gonna kill Hale.
Yes.
Sorry, JP. Just gotta kill you. Well,
Whale fuck.
perhaps I could inscribe some text on a ball bearing that Hale ball bearing. Oh, because in real me, Trey, is realizing how tiny I would have to write that.
A whole manifesto on a ball bearing.
Yeah, my manifesto is on this ball bearing. It's like the grain of rice painting. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing here. And we could get message to Hale
Okay.
that way. We would still risk that
gonna-
the hags would read it though.
I'm gonna tell the kids we'll be right back. That everything's gonna be okay.
Do you say it in character?
That is in character.
I'm gonna tell the kid.
He's making fun of me because I'm rubbing my.
No, the way you said it too, where it's
Yeah, it
like
was just,
I'm gonna tell.
I'm gonna tell
I
the
picture like
kids
you're
that they're gonna be okay and everything's gonna be fine.
trying to like
Okay, asshole. Okay, you guys are gonna be okay. I'll be right back.
roll persuasion.
That's decent, actually. It's more than decent. 17.
You might want to roll that on disadvantage.
You manage to, like a lot of the kids that are whimpering, like with just like kind of gestures and stuff. And then you leave. What are you doing? Are you gonna keep the
Okay.
door shut? You gonna
I'm-
lock it? You're gonna...
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
It's like I'll be right. I have to close the door so it looks like I wasn't down here, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna close the door.
I'm gonna follow her before she closes the door.
Yeah,
I need to
you
say
follow
that.
I'm gonna put the lock on it, but do the little
The fake lock.
fake lock, so
Mhm.
it just looks like it's locked. I was
Mhm.
like, it's not locked. You guys have to stay here. Not that they can fucking move because they're chained to the wall. I'll be right back.
They had a lot of plans to go as soon as that door opened.
Okay, now there wasn't any of them that were like
JP.
there wasn't any of them that were like clinging to life, right?
Not that you could have told them.
Not okay. Well, I'm gonna go back. If there's one that's dead when I go down there, I'm gonna cry in real life.
There's one of the child now.
No.
Yeah, the blue hag is walking away with the child.
Look at the baby.
So you
okay,
guys
I'm
head
gonna go
back up?
back upstairs.
Is
If I walk by the hags, are they gonna kill me?
Hale facing us, like facing the house, or is he facing away from the hut?
Hale is facing the house, but as you can
Okay.
tell, as you guys kind of get up and look out the doors because the doors were still kind of open,
Mhm.
you just see both hags getting like kind of like standoffish at each other,
Okay.
and JP's just you see JP like dead center of them, like in the road facing you guys, kind of like going back and forth looking.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do a.
JP, what's your passive perception again?
He's with child.
He's with baby.
JP,
He's probably trying to put his mic back on now.
Darth Fajer.
Dark Father? You mean Darth Vader?
Yeah.
Delfano.
Jape.
Well, oh, JP.
This is not helpful. He turned his
Look at
camera
baby.
on. Baby.
Baby.
JP, just speak.
Speak, damn you.
Or just type like in chat if that is better right now.
Stop it.
Oh, sorry.
I don't want to search that.
Why are you only using one
Hey,
hand?
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Now we can. What's
Okay,
your
I had to take the mic off because Jack, I didn't want Jack getting wrapped in the cord, and
Yeah.
I forgot to change the setting before I took it off.
What's your passive?
It is 13.
13. You did you hear what I described? What was happening?
Yeah, the two hags are getting standoffish. Are they like about to duke it out?
You don't really know. You however, like looking down the middle of them, through like toward the back of the house, you see Andraste like flailing her arms to get your attention.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put my finger to my mouth to be like, don't act cool, man. And I'm gonna do the sign for baby,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna point like below me, like back and below. Do you get what that means?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
I
him.
understand that you were trying to tell me that there are babies downstairs.
Yeah.
Or you're trying to tell me that there are babies in your ass? I just can't tell. You're either keystering them out of there or they're still downstairs.
I'm trying to say that the kids are downstairs.
Well, I mean, I can't talk to you, so those are my two options there.
I know, but
right.
that so if I talk to Lucian, can they hear me?
You don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be like, so what are we gonna do? C3PO.
And what? Sorry.
What are we gonna do?
Well, we told Lucian. Or no, we did tell Lucian. We told Hale. My circuitry is all crossed, and I'm talking in the third person.
okay, buddy. It's okay.
We got word out to Hale, so I suppose we start moving the children then.
Well,
Slowly.
if
Slowly.
once they see the children being moved out, they're going to attack.
I will
the
put a
kids-
cannon on safeguard.
Since the kids are safe downstairs for the moment, we could just kill the hags now.
If the hags are well, but they're just gonna keep. You're right. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just gonna, yeah, you're right. That's a good point. They're just gonna keep
Like,
kids.
there's no way to Pied Piper the fucking kids out of here with the hags there. And I really don't want to traumatize the children more.
I'm going
by
to
having them watch us kill them.
I'm gonna unsheath. I'm gonna mute JP first and foremost.
Sorry, Jack's trying to be in the conversation too.
Apparently.
He's the child downstairs.
I'm going to like unsheath my wand.
Mhm.
I'm going to get my poison sword ready.
And I'm gonna usher at Hale to move away from the hags. To just start running.
Actually, while they're standing here talking, can I like get in between them and put like both of my hands on their chest to kind of separate them, and at the same time use inflict wounds?
And do what?
Use inflict wounds while I separate them.
Can you use that on two people?
You would have to use it. You have to do
Twice.
2 spells for that.
Yeah. Is that so, Jack?
So
He's got a bellyache.
Oh, poor thing.
So that's up to you if you want to either take Lucian's gesture to move back, or if you want to go in between. That's
Move back or move forward? Because he just said run. He didn't say what direction.
I assume he's kind of like he'd get his wand out, look down the thing at Hale, like gesture to his wand, and then do the typical like moving the hand back and forth to simulate go back, essentially, like in football.
Okay.
Actually, I have an idea. So, do I know that he's going to shoot them with something?
I'm ushering you to just run.
He's got his wand out.
You can assume.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to yell, "Get down!" and I'm gonna push the one to my left down while using inflict wounds. Then yell, "Get down!" to the other one and push her down using inflict wounds.
I love that.
And
I'm
then
just
I'm
telling
gonna
you.
fucking run.
I was gonna say, I love that I'm telling you to run, and you're just like, get down, get down, like taking
Well,
your
no.
time.
So their attention should be on me since I use that time to attack them
Fair enough.
using inflict wounds, and then I'm gonna run. So they're going to get up and chase me.
Fair enough. I'm going to then.
JP, the only issue with that is you'd be only able to get one of them within typical surprise round fashion.
Yeah.
Because this would qualify as a surprise round.
Unless you can get an extra
Okay.
attack.
Wait, what?
Unless you can do an extra attack on a surprise round.
Like if you walked over to one with like your mace or whatever, used your attack on them, and then did your either extra attack or bonus action attack on the other. That's the only way you could hit both and be able to run.
Well, no, he can use a
Since
spell.
I have my quarterstaff in my hand, could I push the one down and then slap the other one's ankles with the staff to knock them down?
You could. It would be a little bit harder because you're targeting a certain thing.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying there's a chance. That is 100% true. If you want to do that, I'll have you go ahead and make some.
Okay, so for the inflict wounds, it's just a melee spell attack, and then for the staff, it'd be a one-handed attack.
A one-handed? Okay. Okay, do the inflict wounds first.
Okay, so yeet, 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 yeet. And since it's a surprise, do I roll on advantage or?
Yes.
$21.
That hits. Roll some damage.
Oh, I'm using it as a 4th level, so I'm rolling 7 d10s.
70-10?
Yeah. Wait, sorry. So 3. Sorry, I mean 6 d10s. 6 d10s.
60-10? Okay, go ahead. Roll me some numbers.
You know, still a lot, but
Yeah, go ahead. 6d10.
32.
32 altogether?
Yep. Yes.
All right. And then go ahead and make your so you just kind of like push her back, or are you trying to push her down as well?
Push her down.
Roll a strength. Make a strength check. So just add
Also
your
on
strength.
advantage or no?
I'm gonna say, yeah, sure.
Ah, damn it. Okay, so 19 plus my strength modifier. Okay, 22.
22.
Yeah.
So you go to shove her, and like you cast inflict wounds on her, and as you do, she kind of like just stumbles back, but she does not fall down.
Okay, and then how does me backhand swinging my staff at the other one to knock her down go?
Roll an attack roll.
Not surprise or not advantage.
Still advantage.
Okay. Good. Fuck. 14.
14 to hit. That does not hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna run now.
All right. That will provoke opportunity attack from.
The one got knocked down, didn't she?
No, none of them did.
Did she get knocked out of range, or is she attacking me with a spell?
you're still in, like, you pushed her, but you didn't push her like super far. Like, you just kind of like trying to knock her down,
Yeah.
but she stood her ground. She's in the same place essentially.
Yeet.
So opportunity attack from both of them. What's your AC?
18.
Okay, that one will miss. Both of them will miss as you run off. So
That's
Trey,
probably the
as you
most-
do that, I'll let you cast your spell.
Okay. I am using.
Also, real quick, sorry. As JP starts running off, Lafarian's gonna run off with him.
Bitch.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 4th level.
Okay. How are you gonna split it up?
Sorry, hold on. We've had a long rest since like the last session, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Okay.
That's why I said at the beginning you like wake up from camp.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm then throwing 6 darts, 3 at each of them, at each
Yep.
hags.
3 at each. Okay, roll me some damage.
That is 6d4.
64.
Yeah.
64 damage on which one? How did you get?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 3 and
not funny.
3 and then 3. Right.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Patrick's just being a dick.
Well, I got rid of my dice. Okay. So 4, 6, 8 plus 3, so 8 plus 3, 11 on 1
On the left or right?
left.
Okay. And you said what was it?
Damage. 11.
What? 11.
And then 4, 6, 7, 10 on the other one.
10 on the other. All right.
Yep.
What were you doing? Did you have anything held?
I was holding my sword.
Okay. Are you gonna take surprise to run in?
Yes.
Okay. So you do that. Which one are you attacking? Left or right?
Left.
Left. All right.
And we got a 25 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay, we
Split
got
it up.
the D8 piercing.
Ooh, 8 plus
Alright.
4.
So 12.
Yes. And then we got the
Poison.
76 poison. I want to see a lot less low numbers. 10, 21 poison.
All right. And then on Graste,
Yeah, you mean
Lafarian, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed soon, just so you know.
Okay, we'll try to finish this up then. While she's running, she's gonna try to throw her dagger at them. First one. That hits. Second one. Crit fails. All right, the first one.
Yo, guys, look at this GIF I just found.
All right, so
And
Oh,
that's why
jeez.
you hold the baby.
I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
I was trying to look for something of like to show like how shittily I pushed the hag.
Yeah, make sure you put it in the chat. Okay, roll some damage. Or roll initiative.
No fucking way.
Are you shitting me?
Jesus!
Wait, hold up.
We both rolled
Damn it.
7s. Are you kidding me? And we both have the same dex again, which means we both just have to fucking roll again.
Get the same number. Don't say anything. Just put it.
All right, mine's in the chat. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
send.
Oh.
That would have been funny.
That would have been really funny. I hate that that's happened twice now.
90s babies after we went through 2 economic crashes, 9/11, Katrina, Trump presidency, and a global pandemic before 30.
Yikes.
It's just someone passed out on the ground.
Right.
Uh-oh, what just happened?
Huh?
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah. We can
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm really loud in somebody's.
Yeah, I'll say I'm echoing back on myself, so it's gotta be Patrick.
Yeah,
it's
I've got the
probably me.
headset back in.
Car salesman slaps roof of tiger. This bad boy can fit so much fucking missing husband in it.
Oh my god.
Patrick,
Have you
we're
guys
missing
watched
out.
The Tiger King yet?
No.
My coworker told me what happened.
Oh, with the husband?
Yeah.
Oh shit. The Florida priest or the Florida sheriff,
He reopened the case, didn't he?
yeah, he did. He reopened the case because of the documentary, hoping that it'll help find leads to find the missing husband.
All right.
You
First
guys are
up,
in for a treat when you watch that tomorrow.
hell yeah. So first up's going to be Lafarian. She is going to. She's actually going to run up to the one that Where the hell did I? There it is. Go up to the one that Kate ran up to. And if I can find
Hey, I will
it.
be right back in.
Okay.
My Discord completely froze, and I can't do anything on it other than just speak. And
Oh,
I
thank
still
God.
want to send. I'll be right back in.
Damn it.
Wait, I can still hear you guys.
Well, yeah.
Tends to be the thing that happens.
Oh, does it still overlay or something?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, I don't know, actually.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know how this thing works.
Discord's not up at all.
I just pretend to know things. I don't actually know things.
His degrees in bullshit.
Yeah, well,
Probably.
yes. It's not wrong.
Haven't heard from the when are you gonna have children parent is the greatest joy in life crowd in a while.
All right, so Lafarian's gonna run up to the one that Andraste is by. Luckily, that's on advantage. Oh my God, roll better.
You'll love to hear the DM say, "Oh my God, roll better." Especially when it's the person on your team and not whoever you're fighting.
Yep, that will miss. All right, and so she is going to then just kind of chill there. All right, next it is the Sea Hag. She is going to run to JP
Yeet yeet.
and she's gonna run up and try to swing at you.
Okay, this is like actual bullshit. So, I'm gonna break D&D for a second. I'm taking a quiz right now, and it tells me round my answer to 4 decimal places. I get the answer wrong on the second attempt again, after doing what the message said the first time, which was check my mode I was in. So I checked it, I was in the right mode this time, and then the second message goes, also, remember to check that your answer is rounded to 6 decimal places.
That's dumb. That's big dumb, man.
I'm gonna send that to her because I'm actually really upset about that.
6 decimal places?
It tells me in the little hint it says 6 decimal places. In the question that I would not have seen the hint for, it said 4 decimal places.
Great.
I'm big
6
mad.
decimal place? That is so freaking small.
Yeah.
All right. So the sea hag runs up to hit Hale, but as she goes in a kind of blind rage, her like
Round it to the
her shawl that she was wearing to kind of cover up, make herself not look completely hideous, flails off as she just swings and misses JP.
Naked grandma.
All right. Next, it is Andraste.
stab.
Stabbing that hag. Okay.
26.
That hits. You're on advantage too.
17.
Roll some damage. Separate
Stabby
out.
points. Stabby points are 11.
11 altogether.
Yeah, 11 stabby.
Poison.
They all stayed up here. 10, 23.
23. All right. The night hag is not looking. That's
Not
your turn.
looking too hot. Yep, that's my turn. I don't think I get multi attack.
All right. Her turn.
My AC is 16.
Okay. That does.
Where's the book with my race in it?
Do what? Over here. There you go. Let's see, is she gonna do this? What level is that?
She's dead?
No, she's still alive.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking for a certain thing real quick. Where the frick is that? There it is.
Hey Trey, I'm gonna throw a GIF into the chat. You need to use it anytime you go down and need revived.
Okay.
Alright, just let me favorite some other ones so I can find them later when I kill people.
She's just gonna try to you. Or actually,
I like that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh
She's
yeah,
going
this is the
to
latest
Swing
I've
at me,
stayed up in
bitch.
a while.
do. Ooh. Hmm. Okay. That will hit.
I'm going to use my reaction to make a deck save to try and yeet out of the way.
What do you mean?
It's a rogue thing.
It's a rogue thing. You wouldn't understand.
It's a rogue thing. Let me pull it up.
The thing is, it's not a damage thing.
Ooh.
So you
What,
see,
what
this,
is it?
it is a ray of enfeeblement.
No,
So it hit.
but it's a hit, so I should be able to still yeet.
That
Hold
makes
up.
because you're not taking damage from it.
I
Well,
think
let me
I
see.
think,
Let
I
me
think
look
it
at the
hits a
thing.
hit. Yeah, I think it hits a hit.
See,
regardless.
Patrick just likes hitting people.
No, I'm actually trying to figure out what ability it is you have.
Evasion. Beginning at 7th level, you can nimbly dodge out of the way of certain effects, such as a dragon's fire breath, ice storm, when you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take half damage.
There's no dexterity saving throw on this.
Oh, there we go.
The only saving throw you'll have is at the end of each of your turns. But for now,
There's also uncanny dodge that when an attacker hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have That's for damage. Never
Mhm.
mind. Well, then I'm confused when I actually fucking use that.
I think it's mostly for dexterity saving throw type things for damage. So like fireball and stuff like that, you can use it.
Okay.
But
I don't want to be enfeebled.
she kind of like stands there. She like you see this dark cloud jut out from her hand and hit you. It says the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends.
I'm gonna flip her off.
It's free action.
That's a
Okay.
free action.
All right, and now it is Lucian.
Respect, but fuck you.
What do I have?
When I go to bed, I need my charger back.
How many charges do I have left?
Okay, where's your box?
3. Okay.
I don't know.
I was gonna say because you could just take that for now because I don't know how long we're gonna go with this. I don't think too long though. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast magic missile as a first level.
How many how far is the distance on magic missile?
120 feet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You can still hit both of them then.
Okay. I'm gonna cast it as first, so 3d4.
Mhm. Yep. Which are you gonna hit both or split them up or what are you doing?
I'll split them up.
Okay. How are you splitting it up?
2 to the left one to the right.
Okay.
So that'll be
Damage for the first one then? The one on the left?
5.
The 2d4?
2d4 would be 6.
You hit it and the night hag after like erupts in this hideous cackle. Definitely not a pleasure, 100% in pain.
Okay. I like that.
And then the one on the right?
The one on the right will get 4.
4? Okay. All right. Hale, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
8.
That's a fail. You
Oh,
are
yeah.
frightened for 1 minute.
Oh boy, that's
10 rounds.
that's 10 rounds.
Yeah, what does that mean? Do I just keep running away?
What? Here, I'll read it exactly. Frightened.
You can't
A
actively
frightened
go towards
creature.
people.
A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability sight. The creature cannot willingly move closer.
Hey, you cut
to the
out.
source
You're
of
gonna have to start over.
Okay. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. And the other thing is you cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So you cannot actively move closer to this hag. You can stay where you are and try to hit it.
He can make a wisdom check, can he?
I think it's when you're out of sight of the creature. I was about to read it. But you can still try to make an attack while you're near it, but you'll be on disadvantage. And you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns with disadvantage if the hag is within line of sight.
Sorry. Did you say that the attacks and saving throws are for only against the hag that used it on me?
I believe I'm going to reread this to myself, but I believe it's if it's in line of sight. Yeah, for while the source of its fear is within line of sight. So even if you
Are you still talking? Because you cut out big time.
no matter where you go, you're going to go and have disadvantage.
Okay, so no matter what I do, I have disadvantage.
Yeah, unless you get,
Unless he like turns around.
unless you, excuse me, unless you get up and get out of sight of the sea hag. You can try it at the end of your turns, but advantage is the thing. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is your turn. JP? Is he dead?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I turned back on the key to talk.
Yeah, so your turn, what are you going to do?
I'm going to use free to wait. Never mind. I cannot do that because I've already used my 4th level spells. Fuck. Hold on. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do a guiding bolt at the one that did this to me. While
Is
even
it
though
a
I'm
ranged spell attack?
it is, yes.
Disadvantage.
Yep. I'm gonna be using it at 3rd level.
Okay.
Nine.
To hit?
Yeah.
That does not hit. Is that your turn?
No, I'm looking for the other spell I was gonna use as a bonus action. Going to use Shield of Faith as my bonus action on myself.
Okay. Is that your turn then?
Yep.
Cool.
Yes.
Lefarian's turn, top of turn order. Fuck it, she's gonna try to do this again. I can find it real quick. There it is. Oh, baby, that is a advantage is a double critical. Those two right there.
Can confirm.
Ooh, baby. On that, yeah, that one. You see as Lefarian walks up to the night hag, still behind it as she's mostly after Andraste, and she reaches out her hand, grabs her shoulder, and then you see the night hag just get filled with electricity, and because I believe it's lightning damage, shocking grasp, and then she just drops to the ground dead. So now it is the sea hag's turn. She's gonna run up, or still try to hit JP. What's your AC, JP?
20.
Ooh, that'll miss. And then it is Andraste.
Fuck yeah, Will.
Your turn. It's your turn.
My turn?
No.
Step.
It's Andraste. Yeah, go ahead and roll. On the sea hag,
Yes. Dirty 20.
that hits. What's your minimum damage?
12.
Hmm?
12.
Yep, it's dead. As you see Andraste come up, take her sword and just slice right in the sea hag as it just drops down to the ground. The hags are dead.
Yeah, they're dead. Cool. I'm gonna go back downstairs and get the kids now. Bleh.
You
I'm
go down.
gonna go search the house
Okay.
for cool shit.
Okay. Roll me an
Don't touch
investigation.
the shit in the car. You don't know what it is.
I'm assuming that's in character.
Yes.
Yes, please give me a few moments to analyze this substance.
Investigation is a
You're going to try to get the kids, right?
16.
So you go down there, and as you go down, you kind of look at the chains and how they're bolted to the floor. There's no real feasible way unless you use your try of opening like on each of their arms, or you try to break the lock
I've got
somehow.
lockpicks.
Oh, you can do that.
I'll just use my lockpicks.
Roll me a thieves' tool check.
Is that just a 20 with a dexterity?
No, it is its own thing. I can't remember
I
exactly.
don't remember to roll for it.
Just Google it. Tell me. Trey, what are you doing?
I'm actually just gonna like pull the flask back out and kind of like see if I can figure out what the substance is a little bit. I would like to figure it out at least a little bit before we leave and leave the collection behind.
Yeah. Do you know the spell identify?
Identify. I do not.
Okay.
Okay, so it's dexterity. It's a stat plus proficiency.
It's
so
a
you
stat
you can
plus
pick if
proficiency?
it's dexterity or intelligence. It looks like.
Dexterity.
Okay.
I'll have you roll all 8. But
That is 18.
that opens it.
That's the first one.
That'll be the first couple.
Okay.
I'll have you do 4 checks.
The
and
first
okay,
two.
next one.
Natty boy.
You break your lockpick in the lock.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How many of those do I have?
Unfortunate.
Okay, I have a set of lockpicks, so like
It's like 4 or 5 or some shit
5.
like that.
Okay, so I have 4 now. That is a 12.
You managed to unlock that one.
Another broken one.
What'd you get?
A 1. That's another 12.
That opens it.
Higher than a 12.
Okay, yeah, you open them all.
Cool. I
JP,
give
roll
them all
investigation.
hugs. All the kids get hugs.
JP.
Rolled. Oh shit, where's my dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. As you go around, you look on the other side and you find another secret passageway. And it leads down some stairs as well, kind of parallel to the and as you go
Parallel
down
to what?
the other side that Caitlin went down.
Okay.
And so you head down that. It is pitch black in here, but luckily you have dark vision.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my light cantrip on the end of my staff.
Okay.
That's Mr. Boyle.
So you go in, you look around, and you can tell this is where the hags kind of have like
It's where the hags what?
It's where the hags slept, lived, and they also have like shelves of these potions, and you can't tell what they are, but you also see like body parts floating in jars, shit like that.
Interesting.
Trey, you're trying to figure out this thing?
Right. I am proficient in Arcana, if that helps.
Arcana doesn't exactly give you what it is, though. That's the thing.
Fair enough.
I'll have you roll. You can roll me a medicine check.
Oh. Is this medicine? Let me drink it.
Good old time of whiskey.
That's 22.
22. You like after analyzing it and kind of look, you can tell it's some concoction. Obviously
Yeah, that was a given.
made up. That has strong magic abilities. You can tell it's mostly to benefit, but you can't tell exactly what.
Okay. Is Andraste still up here with me?
No, she's down by the kids.
I'm just
You're
gonna.
the only one. You and Lafarian are the only two up there.
Lafarian, would you happen to have a flask or container on you?
Oh, what the hell?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna get more of it.
No, who's doing that? Is that JP? Yeah.
Yeah, it's me. All right, I'm gonna stop now.
It's about damn time. No, the only thing I have is a bottle of ink.
Okay, fair point. Can't empty the ink. That's important. Andraste! Andraste!
You hear this?
Give me a minute.
When you get a chance, bring me some more of those flasks, please. If it
Walk down here and get it.
I'm analyzing.
I don't care.
The kids are all kind of looking at you.
It's fine.
I'm gonna go
You
downstairs.
said there were bags at the end.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wait for C-3PO to get down here.
Hold on, I need to.
You're picking up a lot of dice.
Why are you picking up dice?
To see how afraid of you they are.
They saw him earlier.
Yeah.
No, they really didn't.
Oh.
They heard him earlier.
You were the only one that actively went up and down. So let's see.
And my friend's
So,
coming down here.
About half of them, as you kind of walk down and turn to Andraste, kind of freak out and start panicking.
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean no harm, children. I'm just here to collect a flask for liquids.
He's my friend. I hand him an oil flask. Here.
Okay, roll persuasion, by the way.
Me?
No.
Oh, me.
Oh, okay.
The babysitter. That is a 10.
All but one of them are like. There's one kid that's left, like still screaming his lungs out.
Okay, I pick him up. He gets a hug. He just
Okay.
shush.
So you have your.
Who sent that?
Who do you think?
JP, what the fuck?
Okay, you said there were like bags,
Yeah.
each of them to describe their bag, and I will walk down and get it, so they don't have to walk past the dead bodies.
Okay. You get a whole bunch of children answers. Oh, it zips as a zipper.
Okay, what
It's
color? What color?
blue.
It's blue. Okay, I'm just gonna go down and like grab a bunch of bags and just walk back.
Perfect.
Here, find your bag.
JP, what are you doing then? You saw the room.
What's in this room?
You can tell there's like a bunch, like I said, a bunch of things that look like potions, like body parts in jars, the hag's beds, stuff like that.
Can I tell what kind of potions there are, or if there's any like magical items that I'm not, seeing? Can I use? Yeah, I'm gonna use detect magic.
You're gonna use detect magic? Okay.
That's a long way to say I'm using detect magic.
So, is it a ritual, I'm assuming?
One action.
One action? Okay. So you cast it and you kind of look around. And all the potions have some magical properties, so they have like their faint that you can feel, and then toward the very far back. How far is the reach on it? Isn't it like 60 feet?
30 feet.
30 feet. Yeah, toward the end of the thing, of the little like corridor, you sense a magical presence coming from down there as well.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna carefully put all the potions in my bag, and then walk
Is it a
towards
bag of
that
holding?
thing. I sense. No, it's just a bag. Like I'll put as many as I can fit in there.
You'll probably be able to fit like, we'll say 6, and there's still a significant amount still kind of there.
Okay. All right.
Would I know
I
if
guess
he
I'll
has, like,
call
mold
everybody
earth
else to come
spell?
get some.
JP, do you have like mold earth?
Do I have what?
Mold earth.
Mold earth. What is that?
It's a spell.
That's a no then.
That's a no.
No.
Trying to think of a way to bury the bodies, the little kid bodies.
Give him a Viking funeral that Trey's been trying to do.
I mean, we could.
We can burn the place down.
There it is.
Yeah.
So Trey, you have the flask. Are you gonna fill it up again?
Yeah, I filled up.
Okay.
I mean, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep studying it, making notes of it as I go along.
Do I have a
Okay.
shovel?
Wait, what about a shovel?
I'm trying to bury the little kid bodies that are down here.
All right, JP. After picking up the things, is there anything else you want?
Oh, my floss says I feel no compassion for the dead, though, so
Yeah, you wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care.
Um,
Okay, I'm gonna start leading the kids upstairs.
Okay.
Now they all have their shit, right?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can assume they all have a backpack.
Okay. They all got their backpack. And
So
I'm
JP,
gonna start breaking off my ration bars.
Yeah.
is there anything else you wanted to look for? There was the stuff at the very end of the corridor you could check out.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I was holding the button to talk, but yeah, I'd like to go towards that.
Okay. As you go down there, you see a chest.
Like
Like
What
a
cup?
chest.
no one.
What'd you say?
I said what cup?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And it bites you. Roll initiative.
Well, JP's fighting this one on his own. I.
Wait, really?
All right. If you want to, as you get up to it, you can tell it is locked.
How big is it? Is it heavy or
It's a pretty decent sized chest.
is it an exterior lock or an interior lock?
It's an exterior one.
So like a padlock.
Yeah.
So if I hit it, will it break?
It could.
And like when I mean like it'll just break open.
It could.
You can go onto one of them. I'm looking for a spell or stuff to help me unlock it.
Okay. So Trey, as you and Lafarian are both out there just kind of analyzing it.
Okay.
Armor do you have? Studded leather. She's gonna just. Are you playing guitar?
Maybe.
Trey. No one on your stream wants to see you pluck the strings.
Well, don't worry, my camera's off.
Oh, thank God.
I was scaring children.
Yeah, you and Lafarian are out there like looking at the cauldron, trying to figure out more about it. When you see a bunch of kids start funneling up.
Okay. Hello, children. We are here to rescue you. Fear not.
Roll persuasion.
Hmm.
I'm gonna like grab the kid that screamed earlier and just like, okay.
That's an 8.
They all do not believe you.
Well, I don't care what they believe. It's the truth.
He's fine. He's just a little weird, guys. He's fine. Okay. That I gave them food.
Hey, when you get back
they went
around to me,
water.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to use the Ring of the Ram to break the lock apart.
Okay.
Wait, what lock?
Is
Oh,
Yeah.
for the chest.
that what it says? Is that something it can do?
Yeah, you can expend 1 to 3 of the ring's charges as an action to try to break an object you can see within 60 feet of you that isn't being worn or carried.
Okay. Yeah, so you do that and the lock just immediately like crunches in and like just immediately just unlocks and falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber is older than Post Malone. That is all.
Crazy how nature do that.
And you open it, I'm assuming?
No, I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
What's in it?
You walked away, you don't know.
I knew that was
Yeah,
coming.
I open it.
You open it, you find what appears to be like just a bunch of old cloaks. But fumbling through them, you find a few potions of healing, as well as a wand.
Okay. Is there anything special about the cloaks?
Roll investigation.
Can I use detect magic again?
I mean, you could, but I'll tell you, it probably won't be good.
I'm gonna use that again. I'm gonna investigate then.
Okay, roll investigation.
Okay, I rolled a. Where is investigation? Oh, under intelligence. I roll a 4.
Not that you can tell.
All right. I guess I'll take the wand and the healing potions. I'll find
Okay.
somewhere to put them.
For now,
Oh,
you'll
can I
just have to,
tie
like,
some of the? Can I tie or sew the cloaks together to make another bag?
roll me a survival check. We'll say.
All
I
right.
would say that's sleight of hand.
Nah, he's not. It's not like he's trying to actively do that. He's trying to, in a survival situation, stick something together.
8.
You, after spending what appears to be like 5-10 minutes on this thing, trying to like get them to stitch together and tie together, you can't figure anything out.
Whale shit. All right, I'm just gonna carry them in my hands.
Okay, you'll end up with 3 potions of healing.
Star Wars actor Andrew Jack dies from coronavirus.
So you carry them out, and I'm assuming you go out where everyone else is.
Yeah, you said 3 potions of healing.
Yes.
And what else?
A
wand of something?
A wand of some kind. Yes.
Can I tell what kind of wand, or do I need to take it to somebody?
You wouldn't really know based off of like just you being a cleric, we'll say.
I.
Hmm.
Wait, hold on. Even though I'm a scholar and a researcher.
Roll me a
Fuck.
history check to see if you can recall what this type of item could be from studying and researching things.
18.
You looking back and looking at the design of it, you can
I can what?
you can tell it is a wand of secrets.
Wand of secrets.
Yes.
All right.
It's an uncommon magic item, does not require attunement. The wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges. And if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points at the one nearest to you. And the wand regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
It does not disappear if they're used up.
No.
Okay.
Lucky.
Okay.
Hey, yours returns is at dawn as well, Trey.
I know it does. But it also risks disappearing.
Fair. So, do you head out to the where the cauldron is?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So, as you walk out, you see Lucian and Lafarian both kind of just over the cauldron, looking at what's in it. You see 8 children and Andraste kind of like shepherding them, we'll say.
Man,
Wait, in the cauldron or by the cauldron?
By
by
the
the
cauldron.
cauldron.
Okay.
It's
We
like,
had a wagon.
I don't know,
Shepherd of Child is my favorite
Think
of
so.
Sevenfold Song.
Yeah, we have one.
a wagon and 2
The
horses.
horses. Well, I'm gonna put the kids in the wagon then.
So you guys go back to your. Caitlin didn't remind me. You guys do have horses and your wagon.
Yep.
So we'll say you just tied them up outside of the area. So you guys get back to them. Load the children up in the wagon.
I'm
So
gonna sit in the back with them.
Hey,
Okay.
how many dead children were there?
8.
Oh my!
Hey,
Why did you
dead.
answer him?
Dead.
Oh, dead?
Dead. Don't answer him. Just tell him we don't know. We didn't check.
Actually, I did.
No, you didn't.
There was a decent amount of dead bodies and stuff in it.
Okay, never mind. If there was like 1 or 2, I was gonna use animate dead and just have them go be zombie children for their parents.
Yep, that's smart.
It would at least bring them happiness.
So do you guys head back to the wagon then? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, unless anybody has any objections to that.
Yes, wagon.
Lafarian's gonna look at you, Lucian, and be like, "Is it okay if we leave the lair still kind of here?"
Are you implying that we should burn it down?
I mean, I feel like it'd be better than just leaving it here for
I'm
someone
lighting.
to stumble upon it.
I already have a torch lit.
I,
Never
I,
mind.
I was saying, like, right as he's saying that, he's prepping his cannon, like he's ready.
Hold up. I've got a flask of oil. I'm gonna walk over to the front steps and just
Okay.
do the oil and then touch the lit. Torch down.
Okay.
Well, it seems Andastra's got this under control.
I got this.
So you see as the truck, like this trunk house is just lit ablaze, and it catches after a hot second. But,
House. She's super freaky.
and then you guys take off. I'm assuming you guys are heading back.
Correctamundo. I will
All right.
pay. And also, I
So
need sleep.
again, it'll take you a couple days travel, or a day and a half travel, I should say. So this took a little while, obviously. So you guys will be, by the time you get out, will be the half a day's travel, and then you'll have to rest. So what's the watch order?
I take all watches because I don't need to sleep.
Okay. What's your passive? And you don't have any night vision, eh?
Correct. I have my rock with me.
Well, there, I assume you have a campfire.
Yes, but I also have my rock with me.
So what's your passive?
15.
15. All right, give me a.
JP.
Yes. I love that. That's great.
Okay, it's 11 o'clock, so I need to go to bed now.
I'll bring in.
Did that GIF I sent make it?
Yes.
Yes, it. Where the fuck did it go? I had this up. Ugh. Sleep well.
I'll check.
Wrong book. Gotta go through all the books, I guess. So as you guys are sitting there, or 1 second, what was it again? And you said your thing was what? 15?
15, yeah.
Okay. You, like, we'll say about 30 feet out, so you can't really see, but you do hear what appears to be something kind of like rustling in the tree line.
I'm going to quietly but alertively call out to the party, telling them that I see something.
Quietly.
Quietly, but alertively.
Roll stealth, we'll say.
Actually, never mind. Well, 5. I think I'm being quiet.
You think so?
Well, shit.
Well, shit. Y'all
So
about to
you
get
kinda
yelled
like-
at.
You kind of turn back to like where the camp is set up and be like, I regret to inform you, we have a bit of a problem here. And your voice just kind of slowly gets low.
I do regret to tell you, but we're having a bit of a problem here.
Yeah. Ugh. And as you do that, you just hear. What languages do you speak, Trey?
All of them. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, take me to the land that you understand. I don't know. I literally cannot find it on here.
Well, what you hear is
Oh shit!
the
Abyssal Common and Sylvan.
okay. So you don't know what they're saying, but it is something you can assume that there are some goblins out.
You're having us do another combat? Are you kidding me? Okay. I can assume them to be goblins.
Yeah. I don't know where JP went, but
It does appear to be goblins whenever my party returns. I just rolled my dice under my heater. It's gone now. Goodbye.
It's dead, Jim.
Time of death 11:16. Coincidentally, also my time of death. Who would have thought? Welcome
There
back.
he is.
Welcome back. Patrick's throwing us into combat again.
Oh, hey, what did I miss?
The goblins.
So we have Trey heard something out in the distance, and it sounded like goblins, and he alerted the party. So I'm gonna have you all roll.
All right, I'm sending in my initiative and my dex.
All right.
Man, I hope. Oh wait, nope. There. Oh wait, no. Well, it's 12 actually.
What are you talking about? Can you pick a number?
Ah, suck it, Trey.
Hope it emotionally scars you.
What?
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 Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Oh my god.
What the hell is happening?
What do you mean? What the hell's happening?
There was just a shit ton of noise coming from your thing.
Probably because I was rolling the dice.
But no, it was like computerized voices and
Oh,
people talking.
That definitely.
Yeah, I heard
wasn't me.
that too.
All right. Lucian, what'd you get? Oh yeah, it's right there. 12.
20, 10, 12.
And so JP, I'm assuming you have 16?
Yes.
Sweet. Okay, so let me quickly write this down. Trey, what's your dex?
Wait, why?
What's your dex?
14. Are you kidding
14?
me? Yes, 14.
All right, time for a roll off.
Are you shitting me?
No.
Oh, who's getting the roll off this time?
Not me.
What'd you get?
1.
Yep, that will not be you.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm writing stuff down.
Okay, I thought you guys all cut out.
Nope.
No. All right. First up is the goblin boss, as you the people that have dark vision specifically.
Hello.
See,
not
he
me.
he walks out. He is going to he's gonna try to throw a javelin at
Hey, I'll be right back.
Trey.
Yes.
You are being attacked.
17 AC.
Yeah, that misses by a lot. So the goblin boss kind of like screams something out in goblin, takes his javelin, throws it goes like 5 feet in front of him and hits the ground.
Haha.
All right.
I
Why do you have to go? Hail!
I'm gonna take his turn for him.
I would like to use Charm Person on the goblins. But real talk, as we wait for him to kind of go.
All right, I'm back.
All right, it's your turn.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah. You can see about 30 feet away, there are 6 goblins, and there's a goblin boss about 20 feet away.
How many are they all in combat right now?
Everyone's in combat right now.
How far away are they?
The goblin boss is about 20 feet away, and the 6 goblins are 30. What you doing?
I'm going to use Spirit Guardians.
What does that do?
So it's a level 3 spell. You call forth spirits to protect you. They fit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you are good or neutral, their spectral form appears angelic or fey. If you are evil, they appear fiendish. When you cast this spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time, on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed throw, the
That's from.
necrotic.
What's the spell?
Spirit Guardians,
What level spell is that?
3rd. So it only affects them once they're within 15 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So luckily no one's within 15 feet then.
All right. But I assume they're going to probably run in there, so I'm just going to...
Yeah. There it is. Cool. All right.
And as my
so,
bonus action, I'm going to use Spiritual Weapon.
what level spell is that?
2nd. I'm going to
And
be
is it
using it as
concentration?
a 3rd, though. No, it's not concentration.
The only reason I'm going to say no to that is because Spirit Guardians is a 3rd level spell. And so trying to cast 2 3rd level spells at the same time,
sorry.
essentially.
Then can I use it as a 2nd level spell?
I would say if you use another spell, it has to be first. It has to be 2 levels away from it. So
Okay.
you'd have to be able to use a cantrip or first.
All right, then I'm going to use Sacred Flame on the boss.
All right. Is that a attack roll?
Yes.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Sorry, they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can you pick one of the goddamn options? You said dexterity.
Yes.
10.
And that's off my spell DC?
Yes. Which yours is 11,
no,
I think.
14.
Okay. Yeah. So they fail. Roll your damage.
All right. Rolling right now.
Okay.
We've hit the 3-hour mark on stream.
7.
7 damage. All right.
Happy 3 hours, guys.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Hold
Too
on.
bad there's no one watching.
I have to roll one more.
There's one person watching. I don't know who it is, but thank you for watching.
Actually, it's 13 damage, not 7. I had to roll 2
All right.
since I'm a 5th level.
So 13.
Yes.
Nice.
Some kind of bug definitely just passed over my light, and it cast a huge ass shadow. And looks like I'm not sleeping in my room tonight.
Hag.
Yeah, the hag is getting its revenge.
All right. Is that your turn then?
Yes.
Kale? Okay. So the first set of goblins are going to pull out their bows. And they are going to. They have bows, right? Yeah, they all short bows. All right. Where's the other die I used? Let's do this one. All right. JP, what's your AC? You said 18?
Yes.
Okay. And Trey, yours is also 18?
My AC is 17.
17?
Yes.
Okay. And that is a meet it beats. So that one will get it. D6. Perfect. All right, so like a bow, they pull out their short bows and they fire, and two of them just go way off to the side, while one of them does hit Lothlorien. Next, it is Lucian.
Okay,
You cannot see the goblins that are 30 feet away.
I'm gonna use my action
They're in dark.
to spawn my child. That is my cannon, my flamethrower.
What type?
Flamethrower.
Flamethrower? Okay.
Actually, give me a second. I'm gonna look at the other ones. Now that I have them here, I want to look at them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
There's the Force Ballista, I believe, or something like that, and then there's a Protector one.
I'm gonna use the Force Ballista actually.
Okay.
Yeah, that's much better than the flamethrower. I don't know what its range is though. It's a ranged spell attack, but I'm gonna spawn it and then bonus action I'm gonna use its attack.
Yeah, okay. I believe it's 60 feet for all three.
That would make sense.
I think it's in the section above the thing. So which one are you going for? The one you can see, I'm assuming?
Yeah, the one I can see.
Okay. What's the attack roll?
That's a good question. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, it's a spell attack. It's a spell attack. Sorry, my bad. So it's
Yeah.
What's my spell? What's my spell? What's my spell? +7. Well, it's a 9.
So 18?
No.
No.
No, it's a 9.
60.
No.
Oh, 9 altogether?
It's a 9.
What did you do?
Rolled a 2?
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, that misses.
That completely misses.
Yeah.
All right, that's your turn then?
Yeah, because that's my action and bonus action.
All right, the second horde of goblins are going to come up with... They're going to actually not come up, but stay where they are with short bows. JP, one is going to hit you, and the other two will
Bring
miss.
the pain.
You are going to take 3 piercing damage.
Oh, yes.
All right, then it is Arian's turn. She is going
Do we still
to...
have that health from earlier, or are we outside of that 8-hour threshold?
You have not gotten the benefits of a long rest. If that's what you're asking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Varn's gonna throw her dagger at that boy. All right, so let me see how those goes. Yeah. Oh my god. So she takes her dagger, she throws it, and you guys notice it hits the goblin boss right between the eyes, and the goblin boss just falls down dead. So she's gonna move up 15 feet to be safe, and then do throw it at one of the goblins. We'll say it on the First set, that will hit. Yep, and she kills one of the goblins. All right, top of turn order. Or no, she's gonna send her. No, she's not. Top of turn order. Goblin boss is dead, so hail. Hail.
JP.
I forgot to press the button to talk.
God damn it.
That's why you just have
Alright.
it pick up.
Well, okay, because I like to talk to Allie and Jack,
It's okay.
and I don't
It's
want to.
okay. Just take your turn. Take your turn.
I'd like to run up to within 15 feet of the other goblins so they can get attacked by my spirit guardians.
Okay.
So they have to make dexterity saving throw, I think.
Wisdom.
It's wisdom.
Yeah, I have the card right here.
Okay,
When the creature enters the area for the first time, or on a turn, or starts its turn there. So when it starts its turn there, it'll take the saving throw.
Oh, so I still have both. Okay. So then I'm going to.
Honestly, you could probably get closer and just start whacking them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. So, did you ever decide that if I use an attack spell, if I can use a physical attack afterwards, or is that
It's very vague in the book. I will allow it. However, you'll have to make like a spell and then do a melee, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. All right, I'm going to use guiding bolt.
Mm-hmm.
As
Is that a save or an attack roll? I can never remember.
Range spell attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I'm using it as a level 2.
Okay.
18.
To hit?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
All right, so I'm rolling 5d6s. $23 damage.
Yeah, that thing is long from dead. It's dead 3 times over.
I'm going to show you my next action. Onto the nearest goblin.
All right, roll to hit.
Dirty 20.
That hits. Roll damage.
$5.
Still up. So you reach out your hand real quick to one of them and use guiding bolt, and the thing just obliterates the goblin. There is no more remains of that goblin there. And like as soon as you do that, you take your quarterstaff and just turn and just smash at the other one, but it's not with enough force to outright murder it.
That's
Is
cool.
that your turn then?
Yeah, that'd be my turn.
Sweet. And then that goblin's gonna try to hit you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't forget he's starting his turn inside of my little sphere, circle.
That's correct. A wisdom save.
Yes.
What's your DC? 14?
Yeah, 14.
All right, he fails and is dead. Your minimum
Sucker.
killed it. All right.
Hell yeah.
How many are
All
left?
right. There are still 3 goblins left.
Okay.
And when they start their turn, JP, they all 3 will have to do the wisdom save.
Yeet, yeet, yeet.
Lucian, what you doing?
I'm gonna use my bonus action now. Try to hit the thing. Try to fire. Can I see any of them? I'm assuming the ones I can see aren't dead.
You cannot see them. They are still outside of the range of the dim light.
I would like to move closer to where I think they would be. I guess.
Okay, you move closer and you can start seeing like a vague outline.
All right, I'll take it. I'm gonna fire with the cannon.
All right. Roll to hit.
That's
And is it?
Sorry, go ahead.
It's okay. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Is it a cone or like
This one
just an
doesn't-
attack roll on a certain one?
This one doesn't say.
Okay, I'll look it up real quick too.
It just says ranged spell attack, inflicting 2d8 force damage, pushing the target creature up to 5 feet away from the cannon. Cannon can walk or climb up to 5 feet as part of the bonus action.
Okay, so one creature. Yes. Okay. So go ahead and roll to hit.
That's a 17 plus 7.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
2d8 force damage. 7.
So you kind of like have the tank target it, and as soon as it fires, it's like the cartoon where like the boots stay where they are, spinning, and then just fall, and the goblin just disappears.
Nice. So he's dead.
It is dead.
Yeah.
Yes, there are
is
2
that
more
what you're
left.
telling me? Okay. I'm
Yes,
then
he is
going
dead.
to do nothing.
Because that's your bonus action to have it move and fire.
Correct.
Okay.
So with my action, I'm going to cast. Can I see? I'm gonna move my 30 feet and try to get closer to them.
You'd be right up on them.
Okay. I'm gonna not move the full 30.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast.
Like I said, you can see the vague outline of them.
Okay. That's you know what? That's enough. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do one of them on who's ever weakest.
They're both the same. They have both not been hit.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna do one of them on one, and 2 on another.
Okay. Roll to hit for the first beam.
Spell attack. Yep. Spell attack. Okay. 9 plus 7. 16.
That hits.
Okay.
Roll damage for that.
I need my d6. Hold on. Sorry, I was not prepared.
Is it a D6? I thought it was a D10.
It is 2d6. 5
I'm thinking
damage.
Eldritch Blast.
You're thinking Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
Eldritch Blast.
Same thing, different.
I've been playing a lot.
Different caster.
Yeah. I was thinking. I'm into my warlock mind.
That is 11.
What was it?
damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, cool. And then 2.
All right, next.
2 for the other one. I'm gonna roll 2 of them at the same time.
Okay.
15 plus 7 and 11. So 22 and 11.
One will hit.
Okay. I think that's all I need apparently, as long as I roll damage well.
Fair.
10
Depends.
damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
All right, sounds good.
So you see as like I said, the cannon comes up and you shoot it, and it sends the goblin like flying, essentially dead. And then you just hold out your fingers, and 3 beams erupt from one of them.
I am literally
and
Iron Man.
2 of them literally just go to them and they drop, and one of the beams just goes down right in front of where one would be. And it's over.
I am literally Iron Man.
Andraste would have been back with the kids, by the way, in the wagon trying to calm them down.
Gotcha. Okay.
So then I'm assuming everyone's going to bed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you get a long rest, you wake up, and then you head the rest of the way to the town. And as you enter, with the wagon, you just like kind of make a statement as you come in through, and you kind of draw a small crowd as you go towards the. I'm assuming you're heading to the Capitol to go to the mayor.
Whoever assigned us. Yep.
So you go up there, and I'm assuming you get out and knock on the door.
Correct.
What you can appear to be like a butler kind of answers the doors like, yes, may I help you?
We have collected the. Well, we've. Oh, we didn't collect anything. Oops.
We've collected the children.
We've collected the children that the hags have stolen.
I think the children are good enough.
No, this butler wants heads. He wants proof.
Who doesn't want heads?
Quiet.
So, you say we have the children or something like that?
Correct.
Okay. So you say that, and he kind of like gets a little wide-eyed, and he's like, "I'll be right back," and he like shuts the door, and after a minute, like it opens back up, and you see the mayor, and he comes out, and he's like, "Oh, can we see the children?"
Sure, they are in the wagon.
So Andraste would probably help him get out of the wagon and stuff. And they're like, at this point, you notice, everyone can notice, like a crowd has kind of formed as the kids kind of like they all go up to the mayor, and you see them just all run off to their certain families, except for like 3 of the kids are just kind of awkwardly standing there because they're not from here.
Oh, well, fair enough.
And the mayor just goes, we'll see to it that we make sure these kids get back to where they belong. Thank you so much for retrieving them.
There was no problem. Now, payment was promised?
Yes, of course. Trey, do you know offhand how much?
I don't remember.
Okay, I'm gonna assume it was something like 200 gold.
I thought maybe it might have been like 500.
JP, do you have any recollection? I'm assuming no.
I think it was 500 per kid.
I don't think that was true.
500 per kid. That just seems a little
100
outrageous.
per kid, yeah. It was like 100, 150, or 200 per kid. It was a good amount that we could split between the 3 of us, 3 or 4 of us.
Okay, we'll say it was 100 per kid, and they only had 5 kids, so that's 500 gold. But however, since you found these other 2, he said he'll give you 50 gold for each of them, and when they figure out where they're from, they'll have their mayor send money to they'll find a way to contact us essentially to give us the other 50.
Okay.
So you'll get 650 gold in total. So you can we can easily try to split that up 4 ways. Or one of the things that I know my D&D group has been recently doing, we started a group fund. So if you want to split up a smaller amount and then keep like the 50 per child, so like 150 as a group fund, we can.
Okay.
How much was it? It was 650 altogether.
650 gold altogether. And I will not keep task of that. I will have one of you guys obviously keep task of that.
Keep task.
We could all take 150 and then put the other 50 into a group fund for better equipment and shit, or we could take 50 each and then put 450 into a group fund for better equipment.
That is up to you guys. I will have you guys.
I'm taking
You can
150.
take the 150.
If you're
And
taking
50
150,
gold
I'll
for
also
group
take 150.
Okay. I'll make sure I tell Caitlin that. 150. You guys, I will have you guys level up.
Yeet.
All right. And so Trey and JP, if one of you or both of you want to make a group fund, that way you all can reference it eventually.
I'll make a note of it.
Okay. And yeah, we'll pick up next Tuesday on this, and so yeah.
Hey, can we start earlier next time?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good for me too.
Like I said, for me, I was busy doing like dishes, cleaning, and I went to charge my phone real quick when all of a sudden it was like time crept up and we still weren't done with our paper either. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
yeah,
No
tomorrow we'll
problem.
start. You guys good around 6,
7 probably.
7? Okay. Yeah, we can do 7.
Yeah, I'll be good anytime because I'm still quarantined for a while.
Wait, so
Same.
because JP, you had said 7 as well. So is that still the time you want to start, or are you good for earlier?
I'm good for earlier right now, but once I go back on orders,
Okay.
it'll be later.
Okay. Well, then I'm good to do 6 right now.
Yeah, I'm good for. Okay. Also, if any of you want to do any quest as we do that, we can and just alternate them. Like if we want to start Trey's quest, if we want to go with JP's, he wants to do a quest.
Okay.
We can talk about it tomorrow as well because we'll be doing our thing.
Fair enough. I might start planning out some stuff for this one with these characters that we have. Because
Okay.
we're basically just like what, bounty hunters right now.
Mercenaries, yeah, essentially.
Okay.
What we could do with this too, if we wanted, because we'll be level 8, which is a good level. What we can easily do from here on out is just keep our group as a mercenary group.
Okay.
And what the thing that I was doing with our group, because we can't do like our main quests or so on, something like that. We are doing a bunch of one shots with like we made characters for the one shot, and we can either switch them out or keep them on depending on what we want.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we do is like every other session or something like that, we're going to have a different DM.
Gotcha.
And just something fun, interesting at the end of every session level. And you'll get some sort of rewards for it. You can spend them outside of the session. Just let the DM know, the main DM. So what we could do is something along with that until I get like the actual story still written, and that way we can get higher level and more money to spend.
Okay.
So you guys can think about that. We can talk about it tomorrow while we're doing the Netflix thing.
All right,
Which-
sounds good.
What time are we gonna meet to do that?
I don't know. I'll get off work around like 3 or 4 probably. So.
Okay. I'm good all day, so just let me know. Ugh. But yeah, hope
I'm
you all
good
had
for
fun.
anytime. Just text me.
Cool. Yeah, Trey, just let us know when you get set up or get home. And JP,
I'll
do you
be
know how
home
the
in the morning.
Netflix? Huh?
I'll be home.
Do
in the
what?
Oh yeah, just let us know when you're done with work.
All right, I'm gonna turn them off. Thank you all for watching. This has been another D&D stream with Patrick's campaign. So if you guys enjoyed this, definitely be sure to check out next Tuesday around 6 when we start this. And also check out next Monday when we run with the Writers Group again. We're finishing that that one shot we did yesterday. And that's really fun. I'm looking forward to seeing how that ends up. So yeah, definitely be sure. And if you guys are enjoying this D&D content, definitely let me know. Cause I'm having fun doing it. I love D&D, and so I'm having fun just playing this over Discord with some friends while we're in isolation. So yeah, thanks all for watching, and peace out.